recap. We fought stuff. That's it.
Wow,
Wrong.
stealing Sam's
Are
one
you
sentence
Sam?
recap.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Sam, can you beat that?
We fought our Johnny and people.
So we fought a bunch of people. We turned into big apes.
Twice.
We got beat out. Yeah, we got our giant ape from being out of us, and then we turned into giant apes again. And yeah, it's getting kind of.
Oh yeah, there was also the demon monkey.
Oh yeah, my Bulgara went wild, but it was okay because it was far away from everybody. Our Johnny's shown. It's not just our Johnny; it's our Johnny, his mage buddy, his berserker buddy, his like fighter buddy. Apparently, must be back down. They brought along a Rangers who we've heard about. We killed Brutus. Fuck him. The archer dudes are a pain in the ass. Everything sucks all the time. So there we go.
Do you know? I think we all did a really good contribution to that. I think we all deserve some inspiration.
I think we yeah.
all right,
Throw us a bone.
All right, he says.
I'll give it to the three of you.
Oh man, he's gonna throw something bad at us.
Well, I already threw it at you.
This is the session where we all die.
We're at it.
Use these for death saves, boys.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of dying.
So yeah, the last we left off, you had just been turned back into apes. Like Josh said, Brutus was killed. The latest thing that happened was our Johnny grabbed Artemis and stabbed him a couple times and has him grappled currently. Artemis lost concentration on his fly spell.
I don't remember any of this.
So actually, I want to
I can
start.
no longer fly, but I am still flying.
I want to
I'm
start by
very
having
confused.
Agony make me a acrobatics check.
Also, we're not on the right map yet. I'm not sure if you're aware.
It's okay.
I'll bring you there in a second.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
See if I fall down the tree. Oh no.
Also,
All right.
forgot to do the DJ thing, huh?
Give me a second. I'll turn on some music.
No wait, Ryan did it.
I guess I can. I'll turn.
You can
music, don't
play
worry.
stuff. You can't skip it though.
Here.
I'll get something for you. Don't worry.
Healing surges, guys.
Oh God. How do
Take an action to heal yourself.
Only if you have hit dice, which some of us don't.
Yikes.
Manage resource better.
Fuck off with owlbears better. Don't light owlbears on fire when I can hypnotize half of them.
I don't think I did.
I didn't do that.
You didn't.
Dude,
Yeah, you did.
that whole fight, I was literally fucking charmed. Like, I spent the whole
Useless.
thing just staring up a tree at her like, hi, you're pretty.
And to be fair,
I
I
know,
wasted
that-
a lot of time
That
chasing
fight
her
went
around.
so weird.
I probably
Was
should have
not a-
chased her around as near as much as I did. I was just convinced that if I grappled her or something, I could just end the whole fight, but I wasn't.
Was not our proudest.
I don't
Okay.
know, it was quite
This will be our
interesting.
So, Artemis was grappled. Agony, as you were above this tree, about 60 feet in the air.
Wait, I flew to the tree.
Yeah, you were on top of the tree.
Okay.
You were above the tree.
Okay. Oh crap. Ah! Shit.
Just give me 1 second. So you take 10 points of damage as you like slam down into the tree and you like try and grab and you're slamming and you're hitting these branches and you fall about 20 feet banging off these branches, but then you grab and you're still up in the air. You're about 40 feet up and you're standing in the tree because that's what you were trying to do, right? You were trying to grab the tree.
Yeah. Stay in it.
And
I
will you
gotta
need
make
you
a
to make
concentration check.
concentration check. It's DC 10.
Okay, so I have shit for this just in case, so. Where'd it go? It's con save. Okay, we're good.
All right, so you're fine. You're still concentrating. You're ready to rock. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me bring you to the map. That. And I'll bring you there. So, you guys see the turn order and everything? I'll give you a second to get oriented.
One of the big monkeys is going after the mage, right?
I think everybody needs to target
Everyone
that
should
mage.
go
this
to that
turn.
mage.
Yeah, if
Well,
you can.
specifically, Sibelin is, I believe, within walking range.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sablin can get within melee range. Palouse,
Fuck
not
that
quite so much,
bitch.
but he can throw a rock. So.
What? Her.
I believe that mage is still
Okay.
on fire.
Yeah, the
Yes.
mage
Yeah.
and the barbarian are still on fire. Our Johnny has Artemis grappled,
Yeah.
and those are about all the conditions we're dealing with.
That irrelevant at this period of time. Things can go worse very quickly.
True. And just so Kyle and Ryan are aware, your giant apes actually have reach, so they can hit things within 10 feet of them.
Oh,
Good to know.
So if you can actually like get an enemy between the two of you, like each side, you take to like provoke or use. Just an idea.
You're cutting out a lot.
Yep.
did someone say banana?
Banana?
All right.
Banana.
So, first off, as you've all seen, Artemis grabbed and stabbed, and Agony falls down into the tree. The ranger, standing off at a distance, says, "Protect yourselves, men," and looks over to the two other archers beside him, and points towards Sabelin's monkey. As he says this, after, if you remember, his ally just got slammed with a rock last round. So he's going to just take a couple shots at Sabelin.
I don't like this guy.
What's
Ooh!
He
the?
is 12, so I think those both hit, don't they?
Fuck!
Yes, they will both hit.
Gross.
Yikes. Fuck.
All right. So yeah, as he pulls back and fires these two arrows, these two flaming arrows, stick into you, doing 18, 15. That's 33 points of damage.
We can do this, guys.
Yeah.
We
Friendship.
can win. Friendship power.
Oh, the flaming arrows are
Ah.
the flaming arrows are in my big monkey chest. I'm beating my chest, just yelling.
Yeah. The berserker now, still on fire, takes a little bit of damage because of the fire, and is going to just keep recklessly swinging at Palouse. So these are reckless attacks.
What a reckless
That
fella.
means- You'll have advantage on her Palouse. She's a lady. Ooh, good thing.
Well, normally that would miss.
Oh,
right,
things
that's
are
right.
reckless.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not bad.
Horrible.
Yeah, she rolled bad. So that's 14 slashing damages. She is just like very much exposing herself to attack with her. Let me just make sure she had only 2. Yeah. Okay. And that's the end of her turn. Artemis, you're grappled by our Johnny.
Mhm.
Flaming long sword at your neck.
Stab him in the other eyeball.
I'm gonna ready a spell. Have it go off either when somebody makes an attack roll against me, or if one of John's rodents moves within 10 feet of hint. So that's me.
If one of his rodents moves within 10 feet of you,
Of who?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Of
you're
me.
reading a spell?
Yep.
Okay. All right. This bandit here, the only one alive, is also just going to fire off at Palouse. His advantage because he has pack tactics.
Okay, before he does, I'm gonna turn to him and go, and just yell monkey noises.
Yeah, you do. And he looks scared, and he's backing up
Okay.
as he fires his crossbow. Does 3 damage. Yeah, that one does look very terrified. And is kind of like trying to stay off to the distance.
I bet he is.
And now it's your turn, Palouse.
Okay. I'm gonna move a little closer to our Johnny in case he tries to run.
Hey, that triggers a cough, cough. Someone's.
No,
Or no, you specifically said on rodents, right?
Rodent.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a rodent. I don't think gorillas qualify, so.
Well, to Artemis, isn't everyone in the party just a rodent?
I don't know.
No.
He loves us.
Okay.
That's
I know you guys want me to throw a rock at this lady, but
Yes.
kind of want to kill this guy because he's already hurt.
He's
Well-
resistant to your melee.
And
Yes.
also, he recklessly attacked, which means I have advantage on my attacks right now.
He
Yeah,
also
but
has
again,
resistance.
you're again half damage. So
You're not gonna do as much
Oh,
damage to him.
Is it a barbarian?
yeah, essentially.
It's raging. This thing.
Yeah, it's been
Essentially,
taking half damage on physical attack.
Okay, I'm sure I recognize this as a fellow barbarian. So.
hmm
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you see the rage in her eyes, and it's less
How far is this?
yeah, it's very bad.
I would
rage.
have disadvantage if I threw a rock.
Can you just run around the barbarian closer?
Run around the barbarian and then throw it and then go back.
How much speed do I have? I have 40? Okay.
40.
So I started here. So I'd go 1,
5,
2,
10.
3.
Oh.
Let's see if I'm close enough now.
What's the range?
On
the rock.
I don't really think I can do this. It's 50. So even from here, I would
Damn.
incur. So,
Yeah, so it looks
I'm
like you'll
not
have to
doing
provoke if you want to do it.
that.
I think it's worth it, but that's just me. It's your call.
Okay, I throw rock. You throw rock.
Palouse, use rock throw.
It's a
12?
Disadvantage.
Oh, wait. And then I'm going to use my token.
Ooh, alright.
He's using
It's very effective, hopefully.
28 will definitely hit.
Hey.
Yeah!
Just
There we
barely.
are.
Just barely? Okay.
Oh, just barely. Holy shit.
29
Oh,
damage to the mage.
shit.
Wow.
That's a big hit. Yeah, she was. Oof. She'd already taken a little bit of damage before. I think it was mostly from Agony's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But she's looking rough now.
Okay. I did what my team wanted me to do. And
Thank
I will
you.
end my turn.
Thank you, Ryan. Friendship ha!
Ah!
All right, John.
I'm gonna run from one bush to another bush and shoot the mage with
All right.
an attack. I'm gonna use my card for advantage.
Okay. So yeah, that means you have sneak attack if you hit.
20.
20 will hit.
Ooh.
21.
21.
Oof.
She might be still, but she's probably
Yeah, she's still
barely-
up. But
barely
she's
Let's see what color. Okay. Almost red.
Okay.
yeah, she's getting there.
Maybe 2 more hits. Possibly one if it's a really big one.
Well, another monkey can run up and probably double fist smash and hopefully do some damage.
If all else fails,
Oh.
I can double fist her, no problem.
Fister. Sister Fister.
She might disagree, but you know,
That's when it's good. Just
just
do
follow the president's orders.
Yeah. At that.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, John?
This is hard to get. Move the rodent.
Come on, guys. We can use the power of
Move the
friendship.
Oh yeah. So John, do the rodents do anything?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They're after me. They're gonna run up and attack our Johnny.
Yes.
All right. So as they approach, Artemis, what's your trigger?
Okay. Yeah. As they're running up, I just look at our Johnny, and I start casting a brand new spell. It only has verbal components, and the verbal component in this case is meep meep, and I cast Thunder Step.
What?
So what that does is lets me teleport 90 feet. But before I do that, everything within 10 feet of me needs to make a con save or take 25 damage, half on a successful save.
Wait, why'd you kill my rodents?
Because if I kill your rodents, I get 11 temporary hit points.
You're awful!
Oh my god.
If they succeed, they're both dead.
Eric, I want to make a technicality here.
What?
Wouldn't it go off on the first rodents?
I mean,
Yeah,
if they
sure.
move at the same
Yeah.
time.
And they move individually, right?
Technically, they would move individually, so we'll say one of them. Only one of them.
Okay. The
I think you
badger
only get
is
temp
1.
HP for one anyway.
The
Yeah.
badger is 1. The rat is 2. Bye bye, badger. You were first to die.
Yeah, as I'm doing that, I just like at first I feel bad for a second, and I remember the badger in Agony's Cleavage the night before. I'm just like, fuck that badger, and then I teleport. So I can go 90 feet. So our Johnny needs to make that con save too.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's... Well, it is still a 19 for the rat to attack. If it hits our Johnny, I don't know.
Fuck you too, our Johnny.
Takes 12.
Oh yeah, and the the rat 19 actually
19?
does not hit. He's got heavy armor and a shield, so he's
He had
pretty
to
well.
try.
Does the
But
rat
yeah,
have
it's
heavy
close.
armor?
I do not like... I wonder, can we get the bag of tricks barded?
No.
I have a quick question, Eric. If I teleport onto the back of Sablin, will I have to make like checks to hold on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'd say he'd have to have like some kind of harness or something to.
Yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily be a crazy.
You don't want to be
DC,
targeted by those archers either.
No, but I don't want to teleport in your direction either. So
Well, how about you teleport to this guy to piss him off? You know, make his pants piss. Say something
I'm
scary.
thinking that's not a bad idea. And if I get shot, I can kill him too for temp.
There you go.
I'm trying to make sure I don't teleport somewhere that's like crazy ridiculous, so he starts targeting Agony. But yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
teleport.
if he
over to
walks
this guy.
past me, he gets an opportunity. I get attacks of opportunity on him. So.
True. So I'm gonna bamf over here in front of this guy and just like appear in front of him and go boo.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, cool. Okay. 18.
Ah.
Yeah, you got. So yeah, he looks like he's running next turn. He looks fucking terrified. He's like shaking in his boots. He just drops his crossbow.
Yeah, I just appear in front of him like with a finger pointed at him, Eldritch Blast sort of primed. I'm just like, run.
Run.
Yep. And that was me.
All right, John, what are you doing?
Shit, it's my turn again?
No.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's Agony's turn.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I
'Cause,
just
right, that was-
went.
Yes, because that was
Yeah,
Artemis.
I'll take another attack.
Yep. I'll do it again.
Agony.
The only people that are close enough for me to hit are Johnny and that bitch and this guy. Maybe I'll hit that guy. Okay. Oh, good. Artemis is good. Yes. Take this. Shoot that guy from the tree.
Which guy are you shooting?
Which one are you shooting at?
This man.
The one next to Artemis.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, 18's definitely gonna hit.
It's Not once. Uh-huh.
7, alright. Alright, so he gets hit with the firebolt and
Tree now spits fire.
he just like starts crying.
Cool.
He just shat his pants. Now he's on fire.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Sablin, your turn.
Question: are these trees difficult terrain?
No. No. You can walk between them easy enough.
Under them, I guess. It's like just a trunk, you know.
You'd be able to climb over.
just-
Super easy too.
Just ripping through them like a gorilla through the bushes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
okay.
charge at that mage, and just gonna go for a backhand and an overhead slam. Let's see if either.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Both of those are gonna hit.
Yeah.
Bye bye, mage.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it?
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
You know when a Donkey Kong in Smash Bros. Just kind of, his I think it's his down bear just slaps the ground over and over.
Yes.
Literally that.
Yes.
The breaker's fine or something.
And I'm gonna be doing that until my next turn, just slapping the ground over and over.
Oh,
Oh,
god,
God.
just spam that move.
I hate that.
Kyle's just on the edge of the arena doing that move of pissing off everybody.
Try and get back on. Just try.
I hate when DK grabs
Move
him
close.
and then jumps off the mat.
Isn't the trick to do like the thing where you shield dash or whatever in the midair over him?
Something
Oh,
like that, yeah.
I mean, the mage can try that, but I think he's dead.
Yeah, you can't use 2 reactions.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. Arjani, having Artemis so close, gripped in his hand, and disappears, and looking up after him, seeing his ally being beat to a pulp.
I must.
It's like
Go ahead.
fire alights in his eyes, and
I.
thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
I'm just a dick.
And
He goes Super Saiyan.
he just runs up past. He's gonna actually try and run past you. Go just chasing after Artemis.
I
so
have
he's gonna
reach, so there's no
dash,
way
so you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Apparently, so will I.
No,
is
He's gonna kind of dip around and
Okay. Because the way it just dashed across the screen looked like it went right through me.
just to remind you that the water's difficult terrain.
oh yeah, thank you.
Does he make
That's
it?
true. So he's gonna just run. Well, no, he's gonna run. Oops. He'll run. Let's see.
Oh, that's right. The giant rat gets an attack of
I was about to
opportunity.
say. I was about to say.
Damn it! It's just so close every time.
All right, so he's right there. Right, 'cause he's right next to the giant rat.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, so he can get there. Or wait, this might be a better way to do it.
He's dashing through
Sorry.
the water.
Dashing through the snow.
Yeah,
on
this is way better.
sleigh.
Oh god, whoever's doing it in the green, please stop.
Sorry.
No problem. It's just I just could not see what I was trying to measure out. So yeah, he goes like that. So Palouse and
Rat.
Rat are both
I-
going to get attacks.
Both. hit.
21. Does 21 hit?
Wait, I don't know.
21 will hit, yeah.
22 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
You like give him a slap in the ass as he walks by.
I do.
And
Like a baseball game or any sports game, really.
So I still say we have monkeys take out, other guys on the far right.
Yeah, 'cause this guy's gonna hurt.
I want to help Arjani.
oh,
Yeah,
You want to help our John?
actually,
Yep. I'm
gonna
I'm
use
joining his side.
he's gonna use his reaction to parry your attack.
What is
So I'm trying to slap his ass, and then what happens?
Yeah, he just pulls his shield up just in time and blocks it out of the way.
And the rat? Did the rat get him?
And the rat did not hit him either. No.
What the fuck?
18 doesn't hit. Darn it.
Sorry, he goes back.
No, he's
No,
got like
I-
a 20 something AC, a 20,
yeah.
21.
I think his AC is 20.
Holy shit.
He can
And-
spike it to 24.
And as he runs, he's going to throw a couple javelins at Artemis.
He can run that far and throw
Nope.
javelins.
Nope,
Oh,
because he dashed.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
thank God.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't do that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This
Well, he,
guy's
has
a
legendary,
rat.
he has legendary actions, right?
Listen, man, you can't use legendary actions on your turn.
Same team.
Yeah.
He does it on the end of other players' turns.
The two assassins are just going to listen to what their boss said and attack Sablin. So let me just see. Okay. So the first one is going to make 2 attacks over at Sablin. Those both hit.
Yeah,
So I need you
DC.
to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
So
Okay.
fail the first one.
I'm never doing this poison thing again. This is so much math.
So it's 18 plus 11,
It's,
so that's 29. You take 29 damage.
No, it's 11 plus 21.
What?
The first one, he gets half damage on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you take extra damage.
Or no, I'm sorry. You're right.
It's
5.
18 plus 11 plus
16.
5, so that's
Plus
actually 34. 34
Yep,
damage. in total.
34. Thank you. So you take 34 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then the other one is going to
Yep. Oh, those both.
Oh,
Two more
God.
cons.
2 more Constitution saving throws. Okay.
Ah,
These
God.
rangers are the death of us, man.
Okay, so that's 15 plus 19 is 34 a game.
Hang on. Is he taking all that? He's taking that poison damage again? Didn't he already? Because it says here for the first hit each round.
Yes. Good eye.
Oh.
Wait,
Huh.
what?
Yeah, so
I don't think
maybe
we
maybe
played them
maybe,
that
the,
way.
maybe,
We
maybe the
weren't.
better thing maybe the better thing to do would be just to take the 16 piercing and just ignore the poison and just say that those are the each of them are making
Do
their
that.
second attacks.
Do
We've
that.
been taking so much damage for no reason.
No, I think we were good about that last session, I think.
I don't think so, but
well.
okay.
All
we
right.
can go to tape.
Eh.
Oh, fuck.
And
We're
this
gonna
is,
do retcon
We gave
healing
them
or
a
something?
handicap.
No, it's fine, it's fine. We're playing, play it out, play it out.
and then the ranger is going to also make a couple attacks at Sablin.
Oh, no.
Alright, yep,
His turn
those
comes
both hit.
around,
Oh,
Save
no.
No,
and so
Sablin.
that's 11
Jesus Christ.
plus 12,
Fuck.
23.
These rangers, dude. Fuck the name.
No.
Alright,
What?
so I'm not a monkey anymore, and let's see here, I took
How much hit points did you
Sorry.
have?
I take 2 damage on my real self. Let me pop up my character sheet real quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
here,
I'm still
your character, I'll
Oh, thank
pull
God.
him up to where you were.
Fuck.
There you go.
down to 4. Woo!
Hey, you're okay.
All right.
Oh,
Sounds like
no.
somebody needs a healing surge.
You got some
Oh,
mist, dude? Use your mist power, get the fuck
Get
away.
the fuck out of there.
That one assassin was looking pretty weak. No, but I am gonna healing surge at least.
When I get
I wonder if there's
to
something
it.
about these archers, because my plan was to go in there just wreck all of them, but if they can shoot at us freely now, that's a big problem.
I've got an idea for the archers. If you guys can like bog down Arjani for a little bit, I think I might be able to do something with them.
Yeah. Just out of
the,
curiosity, what kind of armor is this guy over here wearing? The one that's still green on health?
Well, we can't just tell us that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's something that's obviously visual.
What kind of armor is on who?
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
John?
The ranger.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
The ranger.
No, not the one the ranger. This
the
one.
ranger. That's the ranger. Yeah.
Oh, he's a ranger?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like armor class.
No, I don't want to know his AC. Just what type of armor? Is it metal?
This is
specifically?
leather armor.
Okay.
Who's wearing metal?
The ranger.
Me.
The barbarian's
Uh,
axe might be metal. Probably is metal.
But
Yeah, but it can rage, or it can reckless, so it's not as effective.
and
So
like
the,
Shuatar Johnny as well, but he's just resistant to the shit, so it's kind of annoying.
so the barbarian just seems like totally lost in her rage and just continues to attack Palouse recklessly. And does 13 hit?
Yep.
Damn it.
Okay, so 19 slashing damage to Palouse.
Okay, I'll take the 19 damage.
So with Misty Step, I can get to Johnny and healing surge myself in the same turn. I'm pretty sure. Just saying.
Okay.
All right, Artemis.
Okay, so I'm assuming that little dude right there is getting the fuck out of here. So I'm going to hang
Seems
on.
like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to these spellcasters. Let's see, how far can I get? Okay, that's convenient. Yeah, I'm going to dash here over to Sablin. Actually, I can get right here. Let's do that. And as I'm doing that, I'm like running, but I'm gonna hold up my hands in a sort of surrender kind of pose. I'm just like I'm power walking over to them. I'm just holding up my hands. I'm just like, hold on. Let's time out. Let's talk here for a second. The four of us. I'll start approaching those guys.
All right.
Time out, or I'm gonna take my ball and go home, guys.
Yeah, something like that.
I look over to Artemis like, what happened that time? Was I a gorilla again?
No, you just blacked out, buddy. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
What's that red smear on the ground?
Oh, that's jam.
Who's having sandwiches at a time like this?
You know, John's just eating sandwiches, and I had some sandwiches, and that person had sandwiches, and things just happened, and jam went everywhere, pal.
Oh god, I can tell. God, it's all over my hands too.
I know. Hey, listen, whatever you do, don't try and lick that off, okay? You might want to wash it off. Otherwise, it's just gonna get your hands all sticky,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's been
Yeah,
on the
good point.
floor.
Exactly.
We put a little too much iron in it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Just don't think
Alright,
about too much.
At the end of Artemis's turn, Arjani's going to use the legendary action,
Fuck off.
and he's just going to dash after Artemis, and say,
Okay.
"You're not getting away that easy." And he just starts running after you.
Just say my Batman one time, please.
The bandit is just like slowly walking away, and then turns and just starts running. And it's just gonna kind of come up here. Palouse.
Honestly,
you're
this-
still facing off on this barbarian.
Barbarian's not doing shit damage. I'm gonna try to kill these fucking rangers while I have a chance.
Yes, please. They
So,
hurt
I'm
so
gonna-
bad.
Just fucking walk past
Okay.
her. Fuck the opportunity
Okay,
attack.
first attack, grapple, barbarian. Second attack, throw barbarian.
So, wait, let me just see
His
the rule.
name is Rock. No, reckless would not apply to reaction. It only is on your
Yeah,
turn.
it's on their turn. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So she misses.
Yes, finally.
I'm throwing a rock at disadvantage to this.
Wait, what about?
Why do you have
Oh,
disadvantage?
because
it's
it's
range.
lower.
It's range.
It's out. It's
I
out
could-
of range. Yeah.
I could throw it to this one, but this one's hurt.
Kill. Go for the kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm throwing it for the kill.
Action economy.
Yeah, boy!
That's gonna hit.
33 fucking damage to that stupid bitch.
I would
Yep.
high five you IRL if I could.
That will hit.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. And that's
Don't even-
all I can
we
do.
don't even care about our Johnny. If we just kill these fucking dudes, like that's the win.
Honestly, if we kill these two, the Rangers are fucking us. That's the big one.
I know.
That
I know.
poison's disgusting.
I'm
It's
trying
ridiculous.
to get over there and like get them to like go away. Just like we've got monkeys. You're losing. Go away.
If we watch
are
the
you?
if we watch the VOD from yesterday and we look at what's done most damage, I bet you money it's the Rangers.
All right. Is that the end of your
no.
turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
All right. John.
Yeah. I'm gonna run across over here, and then bonus action move a little bit closer over here, and I'm gonna shoot at our Johnny.
I also kind of
Okay.
want to do something else, but it's kind of past my turn.
22.
Ooh.
22. It's been his turn, so he's gonna parry that.
Son of a bitch.
Has it been his
Yeah.
turn, or was it just the legendary?
Yeah.
I thought he used it on his turn, because you get it on the start of.
No, you're right. It's been his turn because I just had
No,
my
he-
turn, and my turn.
He took a
was
legendary action. So no.
I
don't
thought
think
he used
was
his riposte on his
It's
run
his, it's
last
his
turn.
reaction.
Yeah. So.
But
so-
reactions you get at the start of your turn. So if he did it, stop Palus's Palus's
Okay,
attack during his charge.
Sure, yeah. All right, so he doesn't have it. You hit.
I don't think so, but okay.
I think
I
that's
remember
right.
him
think
using
that's
I think
it on
Eric's
your
right.
attack.
Well,
Let's
either
move
way.
on.
It's okay.
Good hit.
I
All right.
Oh fuck. That's a lot of fucking sneak.
You
Damn.
do 21 damage.
borrow like what? Oh, almost 8.
All right.
If we live this, we might get level 8.
No. We just
I don't
leveled.
think so, but
We just
Yeah.
leveled.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. You just turned into level 7. All right. Is that the end of your turn? John?
Then fuck it, the rat's gonna go after the barbarian.
Do it, do
Yeah,
it, do it.
It has advantage,
Advantage. I
and
don't know.
15 is gonna hit.
Ay, it's something.
Take
Just
ha-
nibbles in his ankle.
yeah, she doesn't even seem to notice. All right, Agony.
Yes, get him. Good boy. Yes, hold on. Helping. Ooh, the barbarian.
Probably should have called that out before you just started throwing stuff.
Still
Yeah,
the first
that's
one
gonna
to hit.
Yeah, you're right. That's literally the only person you can hit. Nice. 20 damage. The
There
barbarian.
you go.
Feels a
Can't
nibble
fucking-
at his
can't reduce that.
ankle. And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden he feels a
Yeah, that's like the first real hit it's taken. As everything so far, it's been pretty resistant to.
I think I hit him with the fire. Oh, yeah, the fireball.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You did. All right.
That's it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Mhm.
Sablin, goes to you.
Right, very first thing is I'm going to Healing Surge, and I'm gonna pop 3 hit dice because I think that's my maximum. Let's see how lucky I am.
That's not
Ooh.
bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad, not bad.
Not bad at
So
all.
that's like 15 plus 8, 23.
Ooh, yes. Feeling good. Feeling good.
All right, and yeah, I'm gonna just shimmy around to other side of our Johnny, and I'm gonna just say at Artemis, get out. I'll try and slow him down. Just you gotta go. And nothing I can really,
They're working together.
nothing else I could do with a bonus or any movement that wouldn't, get me murdered by him. So yeah, that should do it. I'm just yelling, Artemis, try and get away. I'll grab him or slow him down. And that
All
should be
right.
my turn.
Okay. So on our Johnny's turn, he's just got his laser focus on Artemis, and is going to, let's see, just real quick. Okay. He's going to do a shield bash.
Oh,
So I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
I think Artemis is in the range of my aura.
What does your aura do?
+3 to all
wait.
saves.
Josh disconnected from Discord.
It's okay. We can still play without.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yikes. Oh. He did it!
All right. That DC 14. Okay, fine. So you take 5 damage. He's gonna do it again.
Oh, fuck.
21 hits. Another 5 damage.
Ooh,
Jeez, he's rolling minimum. Damage.
thank God. Wait. Why'd he move? Oh,
Oh
damn!
my god!
Yeah!
Jesus Christ.
Yes!
All right. He's gonna do it one more time.
Oh!
He's just like, get down, you son of a bitch.
No!
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
He basically
Uh,
wasted his turns doing this shit, so it's fine.
That's good. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
take him wasting his turn.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's totally cool.
Listen, it's not wasting your turn to assert dominance.
As
You're
we
right.
finally
Oh,
just
damage for that shield, but that last one.
Yeah, damage.
Oh,
for the
like
last
6
okay.
damage.
How much hit points has he got?
Okay.
But,
Yeah, and Artemis should be there, right?
yeah, I don't know how
I
he
don't know
moved.
why he moved himself. All right. So that's the end of our Johnny's turn.
It's the end of our journey.
Okay. So I'll wait.
I'm gonna pound on my chest as soon as this guy's turn starts. And just like
Okay.
roar at him.
Mm-hmm. So this guy is just completely concerned with the monkey in front of him. And is going to take shots at the monkey.
Ooh!
Yes!
A 9 will miss.
Oh, that will hit though.
The 22 will hit.
Okay.
So I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Good damage rolls though.
Yeah!
So you take 10 damage.
Saved by the
Okay.
dad.
I'm okay
Lucky.
with
Lucky,
Um,
that's a lot lower than my 34s.
I'm okay with
We
that.
don't have Josh back yet, do we?
No. Is up.
Okay.
Discord is updating.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Discord
Okay.
updates?
Yeah, I would think it would
Yeah,
update.
normally if you leave it running in the background, it just does it automatically.
Mine never
Oh,
does.
jeez. Yeah, mine's never done that.
It's weird.
I'm screaming at this guy too.
Let's see. Is this or that?
Really? Because all the time I'll just randomly get onto Discord and it'll say like, "This is the new shit we're doing now."
Yeah, that's how usually I get it. Like, it never goes down while I'm using it. I think it just happens
Yeah.
between it being
I
down
don't
and
think
up.
Josh leaves his computer on or Discord running though.
Mhm.
Type thing. Like I have Discord running 24/7 on my computer if it's on.
Mhm.
Okay. So this guy. Yeah. He's just going to do a make his attacks at Palouse.
Yes.
Ooh, miss. Hit.
So one will
Miss and
hit
hit.
for 10 damage.
I'm
Chipping
okay
away.
with it.
Now imagine if your rage carried through to your giant ape form.
That'd be
wish.
That'd be broken.
Alright,
300 HP.
The Berserker, the Barbarian, is going to run over towards Palouse with the
Opportunity
giant
attack
rat.
from the rat.
Ah, rat.
Get him out
Get him. Oh, wait. Aha. Still hit you.
And has advantage,
Ah.
because it was still... Unless it still didn't... Wait, let me just read Reckless real quick. Oh yeah, actually it doesn't have advantage, never mind. Did you make your attack? Oh.
No.
He's
Oh, rat.
attempting.
Attack.
Giant rat.
Giant rat.
John, that's you.
Oh wait, it's on. Oh yeah, that's right. It gets a. That's right.
Because his reaction. Sorry.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it...
Aha!
of Yeah, boy.
Was
One
it
ankle
two
blade at a
damage?
time.
One damage?
No, you round
One,
down.
two?
That's one. But every point counts.
Yeah, you never know.
It does.
Like an exact KO.
All right.
So.
So yeah, it's just running after this monkey.
Plus the
She seems
fire
pretty
damage.
dumb, and it's just like, yeah, and it's just. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Fire damage.
Ooh, the
all
first
right,
one
first
actually
one missed,
misses.
but the second one crits.
Ah, yikes.
Ooh, fuck.
12
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah, she seems she's doing her best. And,
Really angry.
Okay.
Blind with rage.
all right, Artemis isn't back, or Josh isn't back.
Not yet.
But before his turn,
And now he's moving?
no, he doesn't. Before his turn, Arjani's going to use his legendary action. So Arjani is going to just make an attack as he's on the ground now.
Communicate to him in sign language.
Nice spelling of Arjani. Arjani's going to make attacks with his sword. These are all at advantage because he's prone.
Oh.
So, first one does 18 damage.
Down.
He's going to make another attack.
Oh no!
I guess I don't need to roll damage. So, Artemis now goes unconscious. You see Arjani just swinging his blade down like he's like cutting grass. He's just like swinging at Artemis. And seeing Artemis just like being flayed open.
Oh wait, yeah. Can he attack twice?
Yeah,
with
he
legendary?
gets-
Oh yeah.
Yep, his legendary action is that he
Once.
just gets a full action.
Mhm.
That's
Um,
wow.
So he reaches down and grabs Artemis now and uses his last attack to just grapple him and holds his sword to his throat and turns around to you, Sabelin, holding his sword to Artemis's throat and says, "You better not."
Ooh.
So Artemis will have to make a death saving throw. Here, I can write that out. God, this is terrible doing this not with him here. This is the worst thing ever. I should have just waited or something. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Alright, so he gets a success. Alright. If he doesn't come back before we'll figure. We gotta wait for him or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. The bandit continues to slowly keep running away. I'm gonna keep him on the map because he's just like kind of staying on the outskirts. Palouse.
Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to move right here. I'm gonna get an opportunity attack from the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's gonna be at normal. So go ahead and roll that for you. A great axe attack.
Yep. We'll miss.
Okay, misses. Cool. Yeah, I'll use a rock attack. I'll attack. I'm hoping that one of you fucks have a heal of some sort to bring him back.
I'm way over here.
I
I don't have time.
I got something.
I'm gonna go for the minion because I feel like if I can get the minion down, that'll lower the damage a lot. So I'm gonna go for the minion. Does a 16 hit the minion?
16, yep.
Cool. 34 fucking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that takes like, it hadn't been hit yet, but that's more than half its damage in one hit right there.
Okay. And I'm kind of protecting. I'm in between the ranger and
Artemis.
the people on the floor, and Artemis obviously. So if they attack Artemis, they'll have like some kind of he'll have cover. However that works. I don't know if they're sniping or something like that, but I'm trying to give him cover from the rangers.
Sure, yeah. I'll note you definitely the Sablin and Artemis and Arjani are all like behind. We'll say 3/4 cover.
Sure.
From you, because like they
That's
could
a lot
maybe
of
try
room.
and get between your legs or something, but it's very hard for them to hit things behind you.
Yeah, I'm purposely maneuvering in that way to try to
Yeah.
get cover.
No doubt. Cool.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
All right, John.
Cool. So, first things first. Plus an extra D4 because I'm doing this at second level.
Oh.
So 4.
4 hit points.
The lowest it could possibly be.
It's more than 3.
It's more.
You're right.
Yep.
It's more than
And
0.
I just go, Artemis. Are you really gonna let him do that? But then again, Artemis ain't here, so. No, he's not even in the game here.
Yeah. Oh, he's not.
Now
Not yet.
we'll yeah.
Figure it out.
And then as an action, I guess I'll try and shoot Arjani again.
All right, so yeah, that was your bonus action.
Ooh. Do you have advantage?
Don't think so.
Yeah, because you're next to him. Doesn't that count?
No, that
No.
gives him sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh. Got it.
Not a bit.
Yeah. So you're gonna hit him.
Well, you have sneak attack.
Ooh.
Well, that would have been so nice if I
So
did.
5 plus 12. 5 plus 12, right? The first
Yeah.
number
Yeah, so
on each.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. It's okay. It's still good. Hey, you back?
Is Josh back?
Josh.
Oh,
No,
he's
it's some
muted.
other person we all invite. Someone invited to the server will.
I'm kicking them. They're banned.
Band. Ah.
Oh my.
Welcome back.
Josh, Artemis has
So-
4 HP. He's alive.
Hey.
Hey.
Artemis is alive with 4 HP.
And I believe Arjani has him grappled with his sword to his throat, facing Sablin now.
It's not
Yeah.
grapple. I don't think he.
No,
he
he's
actually
grappled. He
made-
used
He's
his last
grappled.
action to.
Yeah.
He used his last
Oh.
attack action to grapple him.
Got it.
So he
Did
is
he mark that
grappled.
on his token?
Yes.
Well,
And
it's not
yeah. So sorry. I wanted to wait for you to come back, but
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I-
Sorry.
we were gonna. No problem. Okay, but John healed you, so you have 4 hit points. And you shot our Johnny.
I asked if you're gonna let him do that to you. Because he's gonna do it to you again in a second.
Yeah.
Did the rat want to do anything?
Get that hoe.
It's gonna chase down the barbarian 5, 10, 15.
Ooh, this rat is on point.
Yeah, get it.
That's good. All right,
Rat is doing work.
that's 2 damage.
Listen, when this guy goes down, he's just gonna have a bunch of little rat bites all over
Yeah.
the lower half of his body.
Yeah, she's like definitely got like all the kind of scrapes all over her calves from this giant rat. All right, Agony, your turn.
Shimmy around this tree. I don't know if I want to just hit the barbarian or if I'm angry enough to just straight up shoot fire into Johnny's face.
I think the barbarian's like not that much of a threat right now.
I
Yeah,
know,
really,
that's what I'm
barbarians like
thinking.
whatever. I would go for our
At
Johnny.
the same time, like we get leverage if we kill the barbarian. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
If he's like the only one there.
Yeah, exactly. Start picking away at his allies.
There's
Maybe
literally
we get
no
to a
one
bargaining
left.
position.
Yeah. I'll just hit the barbarian. If
Sure.
I hit the
You probably do
barbarian.
more damage than anyone else
than anyone
because
else
of his
does the
fire.
barbarian.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's another thing to think
Ah,
about.
fuck balls.
You can use an inspiration if you want.
I was thinking about it because I really want to hit, but I want to save inspiration for something else. I can use. Where's my thingy, Bob? Add 2d4 to an attack roll or saving throw.
And who are you targeting?
The barbarian.
Okay.
Okay, so 2d4 to this plus.
Yeah, 16.
16?
Hits. Haha.
And you hadn't used that,
No,
right?
I-
That's only one for long
Yeah.
rest.
And now I used it, or per short, actually.
Oh, there you go. All right.
So there you go. Get shit on.
14
Work it, rat,
damage on the
work it.
barbarian.
Yeah, that fire damage doing the whole thing.
Is the barbarian on fire right now still?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she took Agony. Susan keeps reminding me. She's got a little marker. Also, the mage is just like slowly burning.
I feel like Sablin's pounding would have put that.
I don't know if this is going to come into play, but I'm just going to say that because it's looking at how many rounds we've done. I'm going to say for 2 more rounds, the barbarian will be on fire because it's only a minute that lasts, right?
Yes. The fire ran out.
So we'll say 2 more rounds,
Mhm.
and that'll wear off.
Can we also say that part of the forest is on fire, just for a flare?
Yeah.
There's some like light brush fires around the outside of the edge of the forest where
right-
the
right
fireball went
around
off.
here, yeah.
But it's not like catching. Like it's the spring. Things are
A
things
little
are
cool.
wet and alive, and
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it's not like
I mean, there was giant
It's not
fireballs
dry
that were
summer.
shot into the forest.
yeah.
as well.
But fireball and Agony's fireballs do like catch more than your average fireball. Your average fireball is more just like an explosion, and that doesn't really because you need like
Okay.
sustained flame to get something to light. But Agony's like actually do way more than your average fireball than
They're almost like
than
napalm.
Artemis's, for example.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like napalm kind of. All right, moving on.
let's not get crazy here.
Agony, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Sablin, Arjani has turned to you, this flaming blade to Artemis's neck. Artemis, after this healing spell was cast on him, kind of his eyes flutter, and you see that he is still conscious, or conscious again. But Arjani does have him in his grip.
Alright, I just growl at Arjani, let him go, and I'm going to try and disarm him. It's been a while since I did that. I think it's an attack roll contested by his strength or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Is that an
mhm.
ability you have?
That's
No,
a,
Everybody can
that's
do
a-
that.
Everyone can disarm.
Yep. It's like a optional rule that we. Yeah. So disarming. Attack roll contested by strength, athletics, or acrobatics. So you're trying to get him to drop Artemis.
we better if I can drop Artemis or his sword. Artemis. I'm gonna have him drop Artemis.
I'd rather you drop the sword, actually.
Sword.
Is it an action to pick up a
Just
sword?
out of
What is?
curiosity, how does he have a shield, a sword, and Artemis?
I mean, the shield.
He's kind of like hugging Artemis. Like,
Okay, I
No,
was
he's-
curious.
it's a good point though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
He's
disarm
kind of
the
like got
sword.
his strap on his.
Shield. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right,
And-
disarming the sword. So make an attack roll, and he'll make athletics.
He's strong though. Should I inspire this or no?
You can always
can-
re-roll.
you
You
can
can do it
re-roll.
afterward.
Mm-hmm.
You can re-roll.
Okay.
It's like super inspiration.
All right.
Need it.
Shit. Get wrecked.
My God.
Smite!
Can his
Smite!
Can his
Well, that's a disarm though. I already called it as a disarm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fucking. Come on.
It says it's a crit
So-
disarm. Does he lose both Artemis and the sword?
Does he lose his hands?
No.
How about he cuts off his arm?
Does he lose his
It
other
literally
eye?
disarms him.
But you do
He has no
disarm.
arms.
That's it. So you slap the longsword out of his hand.
We're rolling good tonight.
Isn't it flying
Don't say that.
somewhere away from our Johnny?
I'll say because it's a crit, it's like 10 feet away from him.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll put
Pick
it.
up that sword and kill him with his own sword as a monkey.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Use it as a toothpick. It's on fire, by the way.
And,
Maybe not a toothpick.
Maybe not a toothpick.
and with how he's got Artemis grappled, like, does that impair and like affect how I hit him? Like, am I gonna have a risk of hitting?
No,
Artemis,
because he didn't. I realized that he didn't like move to switch places with Artemis. So
Mhm.
for the purpose of this, I'll put Artemis right here. But like Artemis is kind of like off to his side. He didn't really actually put Artemis between the two of you.
Mhm.
So you're fine. It's it'll be normal attack.
Okay. So for my second one, before I swing, I'm going to prepare Wrathful,
Wrathful
So-
smite.
and I think that only connects if I hit. So let's see if it hit. Ooh, I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's
use
not
an
gonna
inspiration to re.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just in time kind of dodges out of the way after having the sword knocked out of his hand. And you can't get him with the hit, but you did knock his sword out of his hand.
I'll take it. That's something.
All right. Okay. Well then.
Now, Gecko, I know what you're thinking. Is it worth getting killed over?
You're the one who's
How about we
dying
all
today.
Okay, that's cool. Fine. I might be dying,
And he
but I
just
mean, you don't
yanks
have
you
to
and
die with
pulls
me.
you, as he is going to take a step back, so you'll get an attack of opportunity, save one.
Right.
Oh,
into
yeah.
Palouse.
And actually, I won't move him yet because
you have.
What's he gonna do? Suplex me?
Yeah.
Damn it!
he's going to pick up his sword.
Oh,
And is going to make an attack.
if
on
you
Artemis.
kill me, you're totally dead. Just be aware of that.
So make a persuasion check.
Okay.
As he's like kind of pulling up the sword and going to like cut you and slice into you with it.
Ba-ba-ba.
Oh,
Is it? You know what? I'm gonna fucking die. Otherwise, I'm gonna burn my my inspiration here and re-roll that and see if I can't get better.
18? Oh, well, then again, you've got +7.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try it. So
So, as you pull, and he pulls his sword up, and it like this flaming sword goes against your neck, Artemis, and you can feel the flames coming off of it, like singeing your beard hairs and goatee hairs, and it's right up there. And he's about to like pull and slash and slit your throat. As you say this, he hesitates.
just let's put the sword down. Just lower it, okay? We'll back off, and we can talk about this.
So
Palouse
he's
like looming right behind him.
How many more people have to
No.
die today?
he's gonna
My
move
back's
to
towards him.
here.
Well, yeah, but
So he's just gonna keep backing up and
yeah,
pulling
that's
you,
an
Artemis.
opportunity. No, he's still in range.
It's not
No,
because he's
still in
still.
range. Yeah, never mind.
He's not.
But he will, still holding Artemis, and with his neck, sword to his neck, he's going to not take an action seemingly, and just hold it up. He's going to ready an action and say, "If any of you fuck with me, he's dead. Just leave him. He's not worth it. He's not worth any of your lives." And he just seems to be backing up slowly, holding his sword to Artemis's neck.
I mean, by extension, I'm not worth your life too, Gecko. So
The assassin is going to then start backing away a little bit as he got hit.
what are you assholes even doing here?
Oh shit! What's just happened? I might roll 20.
Better to do on a Fire's Day?
Get lit on fire.
Okay. This guy is going to back up this direction and keep shooting at the giant monkey,
Jesus
who it's
Christ!
very scared of.
Employees of the month here.
So just to be clear, the poison only works on the first hit?
Yes, only one of its hits would do it.
Okay.
All
That'll
right.
hit.
I'm sure we'll both of them now.
That'll hit as well.
Okay, so make me a Constitution saving throw.
So I'll take the full damage on the first hit. So that's
So
9
you
plus
take
7.
6 plus 16 is 22.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the damage.
Yes. That's what I'm here for. You guys are also going to start backing up and say, Arjani, come on. We got to get the fuck out of here. And he's just going to keep shooting at Palouse as he backs up.
That'll hit. That won't hit.
Yes. All right. So this not crit. I should have rolled the other one. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
That guy. And Berserker's just doing her thing, as she does. Just continues, and is like so unaware of everything going on around her. Just continues to run. The rat gets an attack of opportunity, John.
Cool. Pull that page.
Rat
back up.
attack.
Red attack.
For once, it misses.
That'll actually miss. Yeah, the rat's.
Damn
The
it,
rat
it
seems
has
like a little
reckless
bloated.
jet.
It's taking a lot of chunks out of her calves, and it's kind of getting.
That's full.
Uh,
Too much food.
but she's gonna take 2
Did she hit
attacks
reckless last time?
recklessly.
Damn.
She did, but at the attack of opportunity doesn't, because it's at the start of your turn. That
Okay.
the way reckless works, it's until the start of your turn.
Okay.
I'll
get
so, all right. So yeah, both those will hit. It'll be 18 more damage to the monkey.
Damn it.
Damn, that's a lot. I'm okay though. Barely.
All right, Artemis, you're in the grasp of
Jesus.
Arjani, who seems just ready to fell you. What are you doing?
there. I'll just go to the group. Listen, guys. For now, Johnny, that okay? They back off. You guys back off, and everybody just backs off. After them.
And then you Eldritch Blast him, right?
Which Pelus can't say. It's
Doesn't Eldritch Blast move him?
If I hit him,
right?
yes. If I hit him,
There you go.
shove him back 10 feet. However, I'm going to be attacking with disadvantage. He has very high AC, and even if I do shove him away,
It's just gonna
outrun him.
But you have like 3 blasts, right?
2.
Neither of which are likely to hit.
And
But maybe I
Only
can
at
get
a
some.
+8 at a disadvantage. Thing.
Yeah. So
If you ready something, I can get us bless before his next turn.
I don't think that's
just
even if I
kill
get out. Even if I get out of this, guys, he's just gonna keep chasing me. I have no way of getting out of this.
Say it in character.
I think you did.
So yeah, I'm kind of doing that.
We're not gonna.
And I know
Leave-
we'll lose. Lots of people been hurt. A lot of people been killed. We did a really great job out of everybody, and I know. Just back off. They'll back off, right, Johnny? That's how this will work.
And he just like tightens his grip around you. I got what I want.
I'm not gonna
every-
turn my back on you.
Why don't the people who are standing? Well, I guess all of you can see him. Why don't you guys make me some insight checks on our Johnny?
bit far.
Monkey insight?
Monkey.
No, you keep your. Well, no, I think polymorph. You actually get whatever.
Wisdom. It's just a wisdom.
You get the monkey's
Um,
wisdom.
Do I
It's
add my
not
proficiency bonus?
Druid, what? No, it's not wild shape. You get the monkey. You become the monkey.
Okay. That's all
Um,
I know. Is it 8?
So, John and Agni. Artemis, did you want to make a check?
Yeah, I guess technically I am there.
Okay. So, yeah, John and Agni and Artemis, you notice that he's like backing away. He's feeling, looks, unfazed. But Agni and Artemis, you do notice that he just looked down at the body of the mage before him, and there is like a tinge of. There's like just like a slight moment where you see kind of a crack in his armor, but then it's like it goes and you're not really even sure like what was that, but he looks like he is confident. Got Artemis by the neck and he's backing away and he like got his prize and he's getting the fuck out of there and gonna go like do with Artemis what he wants.
Sounds sexual.
Yeah, I
It
was
might
about to
be.
say,
I mean,
did
you guys
did
don't really
anyone
know
else
the
hear
relationship between Artemis and Johnny, so for all you know, there
Angry
could
snake.
be.
Anyone else hear some banjo music kick in?
It's that
No.
would be the least that'd be the least horrible thing you could do. And
Well, he
some-
could take that eye.
Yeah, I suspect that's the starting point. So, but it is.
Listen, man, we might know some high-level druids. Cash regrowth.
Not on his
That's all-
butthole, you can't.
That's all well and good, but nobody else has to die to take one more person. So we're getting out of this one, at least not unscathed. So
At least hold your action to attack him.
do that. I will ready an Eldritch Blast just in case an opportunity presents itself. But yeah, that's my go.
All right, so like if he Yeah, so you have
The
Eldritch
next
Blast
time,
ready.
the next time anybody next time
That's
there's
fair.
an
It can be
opening,
kind of loose. I'm not strict about readied actions. You can kind of be loose with it. You're readying an Eldritch Blast for have the moment to do. The bandit. What bandit? He's gone.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's,
I don't even
you guys
see
are like,
him.
where'd that guy go? And you see it just running across the plain back to the other.
Fuck this
That's
shit. I'm going
okay.
home. I'm gonna drink my beer. I'm out.
I'm gonna live through this. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's the one who seems the smart one.
Fuck.
All right, Palouse.
Hmm.
Ready in action, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready my rock throwing ability at the assassin,
If they
Okay.
continue to hit.
and my trigger is anybody in my party being attacked, or
They, wait.
any kind of hostile actions from the enemy
Okay.
is my trigger.
All right, John.
Or if he gets out of my range. Too. Can I put that? Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up next to Sibellin, look him in the eye, and just hold an arrow notched with an attack readied, and if he does anything violent, like basically the same as him, if the enemies still act violent and party does either.
Okay.
I look at John and I nod.
All right, Agony.
We can't do this.
I'm gonna get the fuck down from this tree.
All right. So you're 40 feet up in a tree.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck.
And he's
Pretty
like,
good
"What the
one.
hell's going on over there? What are they saying?"
You can climb down, but it's gonna be you're gonna like have to use all your action because
Pretty
you
much.
climb at like half speed.
Yeah.
But I'll say you're going down the tree. You could get all the way down in this action if you want to use your action to get down.
And if I jump down, I could
Just
take
take
damage.
4d6.
Oh, and never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
46, yeah.
Right? Because it's 4. Yep, it's 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, I'll just climb all the way down. Fuck.
Yeah, anything 20 feet and under is considered free, though.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
So how much I got left?
So you just climb down.
Mhm.
This is your action.
You still have movement, right?
No, that's her movement. Her action was like to dash,
Mhm.
because it's half movement to climb.
Got it.
So to go 40 feet, yeah, would take your.
Sure.
So I got 20 more feet? No.
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 No, I don't. No.
I'm giving you some
Yes,
extra
yes,
feet to
yes.
climb.
You got
down.
shit
Never
all.
mind.
Well, you can say that you
Okay.
jumped at 20 feet.
I'll take the damage.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works. Okay, so you climb down,
Yeah.
and you're just like watching this go on in the distance.
Fuck.
Sabelin.
So, you know how you gave me that cool chest that means I don't have to have concentration on the smite spell?
Mm-hmm.
Does it also mean I can have 2 of those smite spells active at one time?
Shit. I didn't think
Because
about that. Sure. I'll allow it for
Sure.
now. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna reserve the right to take that back. It gets crazy, but for now we'll say one of them uses your concentration and one of them doesn't. Right? You can have like one free one,
Mhm.
and then
Oh.
but any beyond one uses your concentration. So you can't do like all of them at once, but
Mhm.
you can.
Okay.
We'll say we'll let you stack them for now. I think that could be interesting.
Alrighty, so I've got Wrath already going. I'm going to do Thunderous Smite as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to run at our Johnny and say, "You died because of me once, you're not going to die again." And I'm going to take 2 attacks. And
my
the first
God.
one that hits is going to proc both the Wrathful Smite and the Thunderous Smite. Okay.
Hey, here we go.
Can
Shit.
I give him advantage?
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I just...
No, you
No,
cannot.
Probably not.
First one's gonna miss as he just pulls down his shield just in time.
All right. Time for the second one.
You have to hit at least 20. Oh!
That one's gonna hit.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll the damage for Wrathful and Thunder.
So obviously kick off my last once he's done.
Mhm.
But that's also when my short bow is going off too.
Yep.
Upset.
So we'll say that once he gets, if he gets pushed back, right? Because he gets a save.
Okay, so that second wrath was because it lagged on me.
I know
So
it does.
first one's 3, and Thunder's is 9, and then he has to make a Wisdom save and a Strength.
Okay.
Well, mine's when he's next to him for sneak attack, hopefully. But
So we'll just take both of the saves from this roll because there's like the list of them. So the Wisdom save and the Strength, and the DC is 14.
Yes. Gotta get my Charisma up.
wisdom is a fail.
Ooh. The Wisdom is a fail.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Strength does succeed.
my sword kind of shimmers a bit with some dark kind of shadowy stuff along with the lining, and my eyes kind of get a little like a purple kind of shadowy kind of gleam in them for a second when I do it.
Yeah, and that confidence that was in him, just hardly you can see this like way that he's looking at you. Seems less.
I'm
Like
not
he
going
wants to
to
get
let
away
my
from that
friends die.
crazy
Ha!
All right, so Artemis is now frightened of you.
Or Arjani.
Artemis.
Or
Or
Johnny.
Johnny,
Yeah.
yes, sorry. Artemis too, kind of.
Let me say it's like a
Freaked out right
disadvantage
now.
on a bunch of stuff, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, he has disadvantage on attacks against attacks while he can see you. And then let's see. I just wanted to check. Does he make a save on that at all?
I think he has to
When
make
he
an
gets out of vision, I think he can remake the wisdom save at advantage. Otherwise, at the end of his turn, he makes it a normal, I think.
Okay.
Let me read. I think he has to use an action to try and be able
As an
to.
action, the creature can make a wisdom save against it.
Oh,
So, okay. Was that the end of your turn? Oh,
Yes, sir.
And,
my
And-
ready goes off.
okay, and so you guys are going to use your ready to actions after
Fuck
that.
it, yeah, why not? By the way, so with my monkey attacks, do
Well, okay. Actually, I'm going to say. Well, no, fuck it. I said I'd be loosey with it because technically they didn't attack you guys. You guys attacked them.
Yeah.
But we'll say
mine
we'll
was
say that would have
specifically on
been
my
you're like
allies.
ready. You're just getting ready for
Mhm.
action, and that happens. Then you're like, fuck it. So go ahead, make your attack. The
okay. So
short bow
with,
20 does hit, John.
with a ready to action, if it's a multi-attack, would I only be able to do one attack, or does it allow me to do both? I don't know how
Ready
that
to
works.
action,
Because the
yeah,
8 makes 2 fist
it's
attacks
both.
when it.
both. I think.
It's both. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't really remember the rules. So
I'm pretty sure because you're readying your attack action.
okay.
Normally, it's just one.
Eric said 2.
But yeah, it's totally up to you. Like it basically is universal. So if we
Shit.
hold one, if we hold whole action, so do enemies.
Well, the first one was a 29 anyway, and the second one was a miss. So does it really make a difference? Who knows? 29. So 24 damage plus 15 damage against Arjani.
39.
All right.
I'm hitting Arjani.
Punched him in the gut.
That I'm not going to allow you to do because you were not focusing on him. Your ready to action was to throw a rock at the assassin.
Oh, also,
What?
I just realized that I hate to interrupt, but I realized I forgot to roll the damage on my longsword. I only did the damage for the spell.
Oh,
Yeah, roll that.
I kind of.
But yeah, Ryan, you had prepared to throw a rock
At
if
the
the assassin got out of your
Yeah.
range or attacked you.
So
So
technically, my
you
first
can
roll is still a crit. Can I?
I'll let
carry
you
that
do the
over?
crit. Yeah, but just
Okay.
roll that
Okay.
for the rock.
They
Oh,
got a
well, there you go.
crit.
It was meant to be.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Holy
So you
shit.
just splatter that assassin with your rock,
Okay.
Fuck.
and it is just like disappears as a red splat.
The rock's
it comes-
still rolling
sploosh.
into the horizon.
Yeah.
With the assassin attached to it.
Yeah, there are now just like 2 bloody mushes on the field.
Oh,
And-
looks like I'm hitting with that.
Ooh.
Okay, so let me just before we do
Friendship
this.
power.
Okay, actually, just roll your attack, roll your damage, and then I'll solve it all at once.
That's 12, and second blast does not hit. Okay. Knock back 10 feet.
Okay, so first Sablin comes in and attacks with his sword, and you see there's just like all sorts of magic coming off of him as he is determined. With his hit, Arjani seems a little tentative. Artemis makes his attack with his Eldritch Blast just as John shoots a short bow out of the trees. So John, how much damage did you do?
26.
26. And Sablin, how much damage did you do?
So 12 from the sword itself, 9 from Thunderous Smite, bringing that to 21, plus 24 all.
24. So you have 26 and 24. So roll
So
50. And Artemis, you just did 12.
52.
62. Oofda.
You limping now, boys.
Rhoda.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a
Eat
lot
that
of damage.
friendship, motherfucker!
And you get pushed 10 feet back.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Artemis, make me athletics or acrobatics check. I'm going to give you like a free attempt to escape his grapple on
Okay.
this.
At advantage?
No. I'm going to say
Technically-
just giving you the attempt.
Okay. Technically, forced movement breaks grapples, but okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Fuck it.
You want? Okay.
That's the rule. I'm down.
Do you think it says 10 feet away from you? Like the
That's 10
spell
feet away.
does say that.
Yeah, it's 10 feet away.
Yeah, right?
That's directly away from me, so that's right.
After all that happens, I turned Artemis. Are you alright? You okay?
I think I may just die of a heart attack before this day's over.
We've got this. It's hairy, but we got this.
One other thing, Eric, just so you know, things that are frightened can't willingly move closer
Exactly.
to the source of their fear.
Yeah.
So, at the end of Sablin's turn, forgot to do it. Well, I should have done it earlier. But I'm going to use his legendary action. And he's going to make a save against that.
Change. Repeat a saving throw.
What?
Okay.
Well, okay, here, I just want to throw this out there. That fear effect is an action for a wisdom check, not a save.
Mhm.
Okay, so he'll then use his legendary action to make a save.
Okay. He's yeah. He can do this one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying. It was one of those weird
Yeah, no,
ones.
you're right, the way that I worded that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He makes it barely.
So does 15 succeed?
Yep, mine's
So-
only my save's only 14. I need more charisma.
All right. So he does save against it.
Fuck.
All right. He's
Friendship,
going to
Friendship.
see what he can do, and
Block him.
And this is the part where I die.
Block him.
let me think.
Wait a minute, hang on. There is
Listen, man, fate can have other plans.
there is a thing called interpose that we could do.
Believe in Hiniku.
Interpose.
I've had it in my mind since I started my huge gambling.
Okay, so he is going to move in and say, "You're not leaving here alive," and comes in and is going to
Friendship.
try to attack Artemis.
Question about interpose. Do you need to declare that before the attack rolls, or is it after the attack rolls?
Let me just
I
look
think
at.
we can do after.
Let me just look
Before?
at it real quick.
don't know.
And
I don't
look at what
remember.
it
It
is.
crits.
Would be hit
automatically.
by
I know.
would be hit by a melee, so he has to actually make the
Would
attack.
be hit. Yep. Yep. Okay. So he's coming in and he's gonna make some attacks. So first attack. 17.
That would hit, yes.
And you're super low, huh?
I have
Yes.
4. I've got 4.
I am going to interpose that.
Okay. So attack now targets you. Becomes a critical hit. Okay. So that means you take the damage. And let me roll.
He is on
For the
point.
crit.
Just press attack again to roll for the. Oh, wait, no, that works. Then.
Well, I don't know how much hit points.
Well, yeah, just wouldn't be
Sable
plus the. I would just have to.
Right,
I think you can click the name though again to do it again.
Yeah.
Attack will do
Um,
damage.
Okay, so good rolls. So that's what 20, 31. No. 33 damage to Sable.
Yep, I'm down. But Artemis is still up.
Sable.
God damn it! Stop
He
it!
just like lets out this terrible growl and then is gonna go in for more
Does he have reach?
on Artemis. No, he does not.
Fuck, I can't interpose. Sorry.
Um,
Low as I would.
but
Ooh.
12.
12 doesn't hit actually.
Haha!
Oh my god. Oh, wait.
That does, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
All
How
right,
about we
so-
double that then?
But so yeah, so his last hit, he's just like coming in. He looks when Sablin steps in front of his blade that is like going for Artemis's jugular. He just looks furious, and he spits on him and then goes in for more attacks. But Artemis, like inspired by Sablin's sacrifice, just ducks out of the way of the first attack. But then the second one pierces into him. And now Sablin and Artemis are both. Let me move this out of the. Okay. She's moving her out of the way.
Oh, I just reread the interpose rules, and I forgot a part at the very end of it. I cough up blood.
Oh yeah.
True.
Good. Well done. All right. So that was the end of our Johnny's turn.
Better run.
The assassin's
No more
dead.
assassin.
Assassin's dead. Ranger.
The ranger casts a
Get
spell
the-
on himself and starts running as fast as you've ever seen anyone run.
Get
Thank
the fuck out of
God.
here.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that
It
spell was,
makes sense.
it's making him run quick because he is
Kill his
fucking
minions.
dashing. He's running very quickly.
Does he catch up to the boulder that's still rolling?
Could you cast that? Could you
Well,
cast
what,
that?
Oh,
what,
yeah.
do you, what do you know? What in the world bothered to take Longstrider? Anyway.
Me.
It was actually Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah, I prefer Expeditious
Knows that.
Retreat personally.
Damn, I didn't know he could even have that. That's nice. Okay.
Well, that was my DM fiat allowing him to have that.
Cool. I like it.
Okay.
Fucking barbarian.
Your lady Emmeline is just chopping away at the tree trunk of a ape's leg in front of her.
Ooh.
Still recklessly. She continues.
Both of those hit.
Ooh, 26. She is like just really getting into it. She hasn't really been molested in a while. She's just like chopping like a lumberjack with these legs of this.
Clearly.
I don't know what you mean by that, for sure. I'll look at the damage.
She wants to be molested.
I meant like
Still
I meant molested in like a. Fuck you guys.
I don't know. I really don't know what you mean by that.
Molested also just means like bothered, right? Like she hasn't, like nobody's been bothering.
Sure.
Oh
That
god.
is the technical definition of it. The strictest definition of it.
Yeah, like that. Right? Like that's also what molest. Okay.
Does it?
Yeah.
For sure. Look it up.
I'm looking
No,
it up
like-
right now.
Molest comes from the Latin word to bother. So yeah.
That's like the old school way that
Mhm.
molested might have been used.
Dated.
Well,
says
you
the
know,
term.
honestly, it's still it does describe the modern version too.
Yeah. No, it's true.
I mean, maybe.
Not
More
wrong.
sexually though. Anyway,
That's-
tangent
yeah.
done.
Are you still up?
No, I'm fine.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine's a strong word.
I have 7
Artemis,
HP.
make me a death saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. Those.
You have your 0 successes.
Get a 20, get a 20, get a
Yeah.
20, get a 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 20,
And
get a 20.
here we go.
Get a 20, get a 20.
But it is a
Success.
success.
So
It could have been worse.
Not a fail.
All right, Palouse. You have our Johnny, who had just like taken down both Sablin and
Yeah.
Click this.
I'm-
Get out,
I'm-
Johnny.
I'm hitting Arjani. I'm not gonna move from this position because I know that's
Mhm.
gonna get an opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna go straight up into monkey bashing. Let's see. Fuck. That.
yeah,
Ah!
you do connect on the first one, but it just like glances off. He's like almost like a piece of metal in the way that when he like kind of contracts. But the second one does hit.
Okay.
18, nice. Yeah, and he's looking rough. I mean,
Color
he's taking,
change.
he's taking a lot of hits.
Oh my god.
But so like for him looking rough, you still think he might take a little bit, but he's getting there.
Okay.
John,
Okay, first things first. Bonus action. Sibellin, I hope you can save him.
Yes!
Oh, thank God.
I know you still had those.
That's my last fucking spell slot. Is that I take a shot and
Thank you,
miss.
John.
all right. So Sablin, yeah, you get 5 hit points. Agony, you've made it to the bottom of the tree.
I'm gonna dash my ass as far as my thick legs can carry me.
They can carry you pretty far. They're pretty.
Unfortunately,
Pretty
your
sturdy
dummy
legs.
thick, and the clap of your ass alerted.
Not the clap of the ass. Every time.
That's as
All right.
far as I can
You just
go.
dash towards them, trying to
no.
join in, kind of hiding behind the trees, and but coming towards them.
Damn.
I know, that's an adventure.
Sablin, you've been revived.
All right, I my head pops up, and I weakly reach over to Artemis and give him 1 point of lay on hand.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no. That's not gonna be enough.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I mean, I have 3 left, so.
What's the difference between 1 and
You
5?
can interpose
really?
again.
Exactly.
Oh Jesus.
I pat him with my land hands, like, "Hey, you up? You up?"
I just look over and I'm just like, kid, you gotta stop this.
No, I'm not. God, I couldn't miss a step away, but I don't want to do that. No, I can't.
Damn it.
Can you kick his leg?
Land hands is action. Unfortunately, I don't have any other bonuses besides. Actually, wait, check if I do have a second slot. I can miss a step away.
No.
Ooh,
Mm.
I wouldn't do that anyways.
No, yeah.
Yeah. That I that's not in character for me to just miss a step out of the way of this. Okay, that is my.
Okay. So, at the end of Sablin's turn, Arjani's going to use his legendary action,
Oh, jeez.
and he's going to first try to make an attack on Artemis.
Yep.
Interpose.
Oh god damn it!
Okay, so I'm not gonna roll crit damage.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Brutus will take you down.
Stupid
Jumps in front
kid.
of him.
Like Artemis is just crying at this point.
It's like
I
kicking.
throw my body on top of Artemis to take the blow. Like, it's kind of pathetic.
Yeah, and so he's like kind of kicks you out of the way, and says, "He's really not worth it," and is going to go in again for another sword attack. At Artemis.
Ah, damn.
All right.
Yeah.
So as he pierces into Artemis. He's kind of looking around frantically at this point, seeing all this carnage around him, and he's gonna use his last attack action on his legendary action to grapple Artemis and pull him up. And so now he has Artemis grappled. Now on his turn, he's going to use his action to disengage. He's going to back up. And as he's backing up
Slowed,
and
yeah.
holding his sword at Artemis's neck, he says, "You never had a chance against me." And he's looking bloodied and fucked up. "You never had a chance." And he just like headbutts the back of Artemis's head, walking back, and blood's just like gushing down his red dragonborn face. And he looks rough, but he is determined. As he's backing away, with his sword up to Artemis's neck. All right. This guy ran away. His expeditious retreat. Berserker takes a couple damage from the fire.
Are you
Oh,
at
no,
2
fuck.
fails right now?
This last one.
No, there's still zero.
Nope, he has
Yeah, I'm
0.
still at 0.
This guy's going to make an attack on the monkey. 15.
Yep.
15 damage.
I revert and go down at the same time.
I don't know. No,
Right.
rage went away, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so put you back up there. Oh, she just moved. Nope. There's Blue's token. Let's bring him up there. Okay. So Palouse went unconscious. Monkey disappears. And so that was her attack, her first attack, and she's just going to use her movement then to come up next to Arjani. Duh. Bloody. She's actually not looking as bad as Arjani is. Just kind of ambles up and. "Okay, boss." Looks like blood's kind of running down her face a little bit. Artemis, make me a death saving throw. Success.
Still in it.
Palouse, make me a death saving throw.
Oh no!
Failure.
John, make me a death save.
You have Sabelin, Artemis, and Palouse all unconscious and before you.
Nope. I'm gonna run up, take out the dagger, and try.
Nice. Thank
John,
you.
you're a hero!
Friendship.
Yep.
Nope.
Not gonna
That's all I can do.
'Cause, yeah, you just like go in, but he just kind of like tightens his side as you go in, and plate armor comes
Oh.
together and just makes this like solid barrier that your dagger just glances off of.
Yep, that was my movement and everything.
Agony.
I have one potion. If I do that, I'll have enough left for one heal. But I can stabilize people.
Do something.
I know.
Kill our Johnny.
I really want to fireball those two, but I have to heal.
Well, you could fireball.
Okay, just think about it this way. This is the moment where you have to think, what would Artemis do?
Just know, I have a 5% chance of dying
I know,
next round.
but I can.
I have a 100% chance of dying.
There's a lot of chances of dying on the board.
I
That's
think
so
I have the
hard.
best chance of survival currently.
Okay. Okay.
Per usual.
I can.
Per usual.
I'm missing a total of 1 health currently.
Wait,
I
what's
want-
the rat do?
I want
rat
Sablin
get his
to
turn?
be able to do
The
something.
rat will dash up next to our Johnny. Fuck it, because it
Oh yeah.
forgot last turn to move.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Okay. Yeah.
The rat can have been chasing him.
Okay. So I'm gonna heal 2 people regardless. Who's the best 2 people to heal right now? Probably Palouse for one. And I want Sablin to have a fucking turn because I'm right before him, but Artemis
I
is
also
gonna get
do
hit.
I have
Do
2
it.
lay of
Just bring
hands
the
left.
ball back. Just bring it back.
I've got lad hands points. I can get Artemis out of dying.
Same,
Just gonna
same here.
walk him next to-
Okay, so I'll twin heal you both.
Win.
Okay, where's my thing?
Yes, you should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Where the fuck is it? Okay. Fuck. No, wait. I can re-roll once on my healing. If you or ally... No, wait, never mind. That's gonna spend a sword point, never mind. So I'm not gonna do that. But I will twin that. So that'll take 3 points down. So I'll twin healing word both of you. And I'm going to add advantage firebolt Arjani.
Wait, okay, so I got 5 failing as well?
Yes, yeah, you did. Oh. Mr. Have mercy.
Hey, Sabellin.
Oh! I hit him!
Nice,
Oh!
nice.
I'm
Which
gonna light
he
this
resisted.
motherfucker on fire!
Yep, that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna use my last necklace shard. Just for prosperity.
It's unfortunate he's resisted.
It doesn't matter. It's something.
They'll take a minimum of 1. So
It's something.
So wait, that is true. I've had that argument before. If resistance cuts down like something that's a 1 damage, and you have resistance, does it cut it down to 0 or is it still 1?
I usually leave it at 1.
Yeah, I
Minimum
think
is 1.
I would do 1 minimum. 1.
I default to the 4th edition rule.
But yeah,
I've had it come up a few times.
at least we have friends, Arjani.
All right, Sablin, your turn.
Or the second I feel myself come back to conscious, I just am running in there, and yeah, I slap or I touch Artemis and pop him with another 1 point of land.
Really? No. You should have just gone after Johnny.
But he'll die if he hits me
Instantly
twice.
pull you both
You
down.
give him lay on hands for 1 point.
I don't feel like he wants to kill Artemis immediately like that. I feel like he wants to bring him back and torture him later. Killing our Johnny's our best bet. But we'll see what happens, guys. Don't worry.
If you can hit him.
I mean, I guess I could just try to attack him.
We're just gonna keep doing this conga line otherwise.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and.
And I don't have enough heal to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attack.
You have flanking.
I sure do. Sweating right now.
How do you think
It's hot in here.
Right, so 17
Miss.
won't do it. Second attack.
Mm,
Nope.
Yep.
no.
He has Arjani just is able to block both of your attacks. As you're like uncertain, you're kind of split between what you should be doing. And you want to go heal Artemis, and you're kind of like half have an eye on him as you make these attacks. Arjani blocks both of them.
This is it.
On his turn, he looks you dead in the eye, Sablin. He says, "Fine. If you want it this way, so be it." And he takes his sword and tries to swing past you over at Artemis.
Isn't he
Oh,
grappling?
Yeah, he is grappling, but like Sablin's kind of like pushed himself up into the mix.
Artemis, you're at the 0 failures right now, right?
Yeah.
That is correct. Yes.
And attacks add 1?
No.
They'll add 2.
Melee's add 2.
Oh Jesus, okay.
Ranged add 1, I believe, or spells.
All right, so the first one hits. It's 2 failures for Artemis, and he goes for another.
Wait, can't interpose anymore?
I'm waiting to see if it lands.
He has advantage.
Yeah,
I interpose that.
No.
All right. So that critically hits Sablin.
That just knocks him unconscious. It absolutely is going to do more than 5 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
Now it all comes down to a d20 roll.
Just
Wait, no, the rat!
the rat can interpose.
Yeah. The rat will interpose.
The rat can interpose!
and he goes again at attack on Artemis.
The rat interposes. The rat just jumps up in front of the sword.
And he pushes Sablin off of his blade, and he looks down at Artemis's unconscious, nearly dead body.
Oh god, you have to make this fucking roll. It's a
I'm aware.
50-50.
And he
At
says-
55.
He says, "This is it, finally." And he goes in for the stab, and the little rat jumps in front of him and pierces on his blade. Ah! He yells and starts shaking his blade and flings
Oh
the
my
dead rat
God.
corpse off of it.
The rat believes in friendship.
as he dies for us.
Friendship!
Listen, man, he's got the life of a Meeseeks.
Yeah, true.
Oh shit.
Please tell
What
me
is
the
this
barbarian
fucking-
is completely appalled at his actions.
Yeah, barbarian doesn't get it.
The barbarian's like looking down, is like, ugh. Oh,
Not
ugh.
raging no more, right?
And
Doesn't
she's
work.
gonna run over to attack John.
Oh shit.
She's just going after the live things.
Oh shit, I'll half the second one.
Okay, so that's 14 damage total.
Josh, you gotta live this. I can give you some lay on hands.
Do you have
If I make it,
something?
percent chance of making this.
Do you have
I have lay on
anything?
hands.
I'm spent, boys. I got nothing.
Uh,
Oh, here we go.
oh
My
my god!
fucking god!
I will literally die of a heart attack this fucking game. Okay, I'm at 1. I'm at 1. I'm
You're
conscious
at
and I
one.
have a
And death
I have a
saves
turn.
reset.
Oh,
You're
Yeah.
at 1.
can you? You can't do actions though, right?
Yeah, if any bonus action.
start
No.
of my turn.
Yeah, he gets
Is
everything.
that's
Oh.
true. You're right. You're right.
Shit.
It's the start of your turn. You're right. Yep.
Oh, do I want to Eldritch Blast with disadvantage, or do I want to Frostbite?
Jesus Christ.
You want to kill this guy, whatever he does that.
Kill him.
Still grappled by him, right? God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was like trying to stab you, but these
That-
people kept jumping in his way.
I could do Frostbite, but you know what? No, he's gonna save out of that. So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. Here goes nothing. So I'm 18 does not hit. Big money. No whammies. No. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
so I
come to consciousness, but are unable to land any hits in your distraught state.
I turn around and I just look back at our Johnny. Wrong people today. You are fucking with my people, and I'll try shooting him.
Yeah, his
Just stand down. We'll handle this. We'll solve this somehow.
he's just like his giant dragonborn mouth and fangs are just like barred at you.
He wants to eat your face.
And he
Yeah.
he looks like you've never seen Arjani
Loses
look
composure.
like this. Like, yeah, loses composure, exactly. And he's like, just does not understand what's happened. Never lost. Never.
Just
Wow.
Just back down. You don't have to lose this. We can solve this one-on-one. Just back down. Step away.
Wait, it's my turn.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
Palos.
yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, so that's the end of your turn, Artemis?
Okay. I'm gonna yell as I'm running up. Johnny, you had a choice. And you chose wrong! And then I'm going to rage with my last rage point. And two Great Axe attacks recklessly. To Arjani.
Yeah, flanking.
Okay.
Great.
No, he does not.
No.
That's the barbarian on the other side.
So 25, the first one.
25 will hit.
So that's 17 plus my Divine Fury of 7.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you get
24?
any more spell slots left?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
dang. Okay.
But
You're close, but he's just barely up.
fuck.
you
Man.
miss with one attack and then slam the other one into him. Your Divine Fury courses through him.
Do anything else?
And he's just like breathing hard. He seems like a stiff wind hits this man and he's
Wait.
going
Whenever
down.
I roll a 1 for damage, I can re-roll or 2. No.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
No, I didn't. So it's fine.
All right, John. You see our Johnny struggling in front of you, and the berserker who just hit you with a couple attacks.
Nat 1, so I miss. And then I'm going to bonus action. Give advantage to anyone who tries to hit our Johnny with Entertainer.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you?
Agony.
What do you do?
I'm just trying to draw his attention over to me.
Yeah, you're just kind of like using all your tricks. and-
Tickle his bum.
Just breathing on the back of his earlobes.
Yeah, we're not making that kind of character decision for John.
Man has to make that own decision for himself.
Where did the
great,
feather
so,
duster come from? Don't ask these kinds of questions.
Okay, so Artemis
so
is
you
at
use
1
distract
HP still, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Artemis is one. I don't know why he's crossed off on that.
I don't know why either.
I mean, you need to put 1 on your character sheet.
It is.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, let me
I don't
check
know.
this.
Okay.
The X off myself.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I
So-
brought it back to 0 and then brought it up to 1 and it.
Okay.
Sablin's still down. I'll bring up Sablin. And I'll...
As a bonus action?
Yeah,
And
it's a
then-
bonus. I'll try to hit our Johnny.
So you have
Advantage.
advantage.
21.
Distracted.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. Gotta do 6 damage.
Our
you
Johnny,
What about
say hello to your little Zentarum friends from Silvery Moon for me.
him being on fire from last round? Did he take damage?
It's
Also,
not his
isn't
turn
he
yet.
resistant? Let's not talk about that.
He would have
No.
taken damage from being on fire, and he's resistant. But with the 2 of those combined, it's just
Yep.
enough to kill him.
Wait, what? What?
It's enough. Shut up.
It's enough.
We still got one more problem, and it's the healthier looking one.
But
So our
She-
Johnny is like has his eyes locked on Artemis and has his blade in his. No, I'm not dying without you. And he goes in for a final stab, and Agony, just right in time, rushing up, having run down the tree and run over, and just in time, like pops out of the bush and throws a firebolt right at his face. And as he's going in to stab, the firebolt blasts him back, and he falls back on his. Goes unconscious.
Whew. Fuck.
Hit him. He's still making death saves.
All right, Sablin.
All
Right.
right.
First,
We're
we
not
gotta
that
take care
heartless.
of Big Boy.
Big
Big
girl.
girl, I mean.
I turned to our berserker lady, like, your boss isn't with us anymore. You should just go. You don't need to keep doing this. The fight's done.
listen to the man.
She like turns around and was like solely focused on John. Turns around, looks down. Just looks like she's trying to back away.
We won't kill him if you back away. There you go.
All right, so you're just kind of threatening her.
Yeah,
Sablin.
exactly.
Why don't you actually roll me an intimidation check?
Go ahead.
Right.
It's hard to be intimidated
Get out-
when you
get outta here.
have tears strolling down your face.
Yeah, we've gotten the shit kicked out of us, so.
All right. So our Johnny go. She's going to try to just make an attack on you, Sablin, before she runs away.
There, take that.
Really?
Bitch.
God damn it. It's just enough.
God damn it.
And then she just starts running away. So
Attack of
John,
opportunity!
fucking hit
John.
that bitch.
I will
Really?
spend a lay on hands on my turn to bring Sablin back up.
yep, that'll hit her nice.
I don't know if sneak is applied or not.
Does this sneak into her? Is it gone forever?
It's
No,
Alan?
where she
no,
was,
it's not,
wouldn't
because
have happened.
Sibellin's probably down when she
Yeah,
goes.
because Sibelin was down when she ran. Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, she's actually like, she's bloodied, but she's, you've seen her take so many fucking hits this fight, and she's just like rambling now, running into the field. Artemis, Johnny's dead
Mhm.
body before you.
Okay.
Tell you right now, she hits Sibling. I'm gonna keep trying to kill her.
Yeah,
I wasn't,
exactly.
But
Yeah, I look
Feel
down, then I look over at Sable and I look up at her. I was gonna let you run away. Damn it, 12,
That's not gonna
Don't
hit.
push her back.
20
If you-
to hit.
Ooh.
20
I
will
won't
hit.
push her. Yeah, I won't push her.
Yeah.
8.
All right, so you shoot off after her. Is that all you're doing?
I'm gonna back up just in case. To
Bridge
like
frame
come
cost.
back. Yeah. And
Palouse.
yeah, that's me.
I lay on hand
Sibling.
are the rat. Just kidding. Sablin.
Dude, there is no rat. The body's gone. It
Yeah.
poofed.
Yeah, that's true. It does poof. Yeah.
I double tricked everything. Okay, so yeah, Sablin gets 1 HP. A single.
I gasp and come back like, "Ah, that was really rude of her. What a jerk."
Big fat jerk.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? Police?
Yeah.
Where do you
Taking
think you're going?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Friendship.
All right.
And then bonus action entertainer.
Okay.
It was the last one I had. I'm killing all my resources.
It's worth it for friendship.
All right, agony.
22.
I'm loving
That's
this.
gonna hit.
This like, this heroic victorious music as you guys are just running down this like,
Ooh, 10.
Well, we did win.
Oh yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That'll do the damage. All right.
Fucking die.
The Sablin. Come back to consciousness. You see Johnny finally fallen before you.
I am going to just lay back in the grass and just.
No, run up next to her. I'm
I'll-
kidding.
And I'm totally gonna move.
I don't want to. I don't care about killing her. We won and we survived. I'm just gonna lay in the grass and be relieved. Just.
All right. So after having Artemis throwing his magic towards her, John chasing her down and stabbing her, and then doing a little jig, and then getting that blast of firebolt.
Oh my god. That'd be scary.
She
Don't put that evil on us, John.
Oh, I swear to God, if his legendary action gives him one more life.
Oh fuck. Start back from the pole. Now you're fucked.
Yeah,
Kill
he has
myself.
one life. He uses dimension door. He fucking is gone forever.
is back to full health. Revive.
Fuck.
There's a bright flash of red light, and all of a sudden he's standing up with flames just wreathed around his body.
He just became
He's
a
like
warlock.
Round 2.
This is when he
Big
comes
letters.
back with like angel wings and like
Your patron's not happy with you, and he just goes for you,
And then
Artemis.
Sephiroth is
it's like yeah,
His armor all- His armor all pops off. He's like surprisingly like thinner and more slim for some reason. He's got beautiful
white,
hair.
he's
fucking
white.
sword.
He's got
Yeah.
beautiful hair down to his butt now.
Continue.
So as you
He's
get,
got like these
Eric.
purple nod. No, yeah, anyway, sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. Revel in it. Revel in my defeat. The barbarian, after taking all those hits, and the final like flame hit that actually does significant damage, is going to turn to John. Fine. And just throw her axe to the ground. Put her hands up. And just like plops on her butt. Down.
Good
Her
girl.
hands
Listen.
up.
You're
She
joining
looks-
the winning side. And I pat her on the back.
Alright, and at that we'll move out of initiative. So,
I'm gonna go
you
and
guys
pick
are
up her
sitting
axe
here.
and start walking over to the group.
Yeah, Emmeline, the barbarian, has been is just sitting down with her axe by her side now.
Oh, I pick that up and walk to the group just in case.
And
Did Ryan just
the
get
rest
enough?
of you are gathered around Arjani's dead body.
And I hand Pelus the axe. I'm like, here.
What am I doing with this?
Just
I don't
holding
know.
on to
Maybe
it.
it's useful for you
her
in some
weapon.
way.
What is this for?
don't
It's
trust
just
her
to
with
hold
a
on
weapon.
to her. Weapon.
Maybe it's a special axe. Who knows?
Either way, we're holding on to it. Artemis, what are you doing?
I'll walk over to her. Ding Bum Lashwell, where is he?
Who? Who?
The guy you captured last night.
Oh,
Got out of a jail cell.
she like takes longer than you think as you're explaining these things that
I start
are
walking
pretty
over.
obvious.
I start walking over, like, just slowly because I am beat to all hell.
But she. Oh, what did she just roll?
I'm gonna look down at our Johnny's corpse and go, wonder if I should take out the other eye.
Leave him alone.
Don't touch him.
Don't touch a dead man's body.
You'll get bad juju.
He
I
says,
watched Palouse eat a guy. Anyway, whatever.
so Artemis and Sablin,
Yeah, let me eat 'em.
Sablin, as you walk up, you hear Artemis asking her where Dingbum is, and says, "Oh, Artemis, Johnny, you're Artemis."
Very
Sent,
good.
Sent him with Iljar. Sent him south,
Okay.
taking him back home.
I plopped out a zone of truth just to be safe.
Okay, yeah.
How do you have the slots for that? What the fuck?
That's my very last one.
Yeah, do you know if they succeed or not?
Actually, yeah. There's something about that. On a failed save, you know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving
Yeah.
throw.
Okay, yeah, so you know on says that.
This is true.
You know that it's true that someone named Iljar.
That would be that fighter that he was with last night. And they're already
Yep.
heading south?
Who wears my statue?
Unnecessary bloodshed.
She looks confused when you say that, John. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
It's probably with the mage, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look through her pockets.
The
I have
smashed
one-
bloody floor.
I have another question here, Miss. What's her name again?
Emmeline.
Emmeline. Miss Emmeline. How did Arjani find out about who we were last night? Did he use... And I'll point over to the mage.
I don't know.
To
Okay.
make a save on that?
Somehow I don't-
Completely honest.
Of all the people we took prisoner,
Probably the dumbest one.
the most useful one. The most useful one.
I mean,
obviously.
the only
It's okay.
one dumb enough to not run away.
This is true.
Exactly.
And I'll ask her.
Which, by the way, if you look out over the distance, you do see like
Oh, there's people running. still.
cresting, probably like halfway, maybe like towards the way through this valley that's like a mile long. You see the bandit is maybe like halfway, and then like 2/3, who is now overtaken him at this point, is the ranger who is just like moving like the speed of light.
Arms outbound is behind him, Naruto style.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But they're, now a couple hundred feet away,
Believe it.
a few hundred feet.
Okay. One last question, Miss Emmeline. Do you know if Arjani told anybody else about all of this happening?
Are there,
Iljar knows.
Iljar. So only Iljar would know.
are there any
Hmm.
more reinforcements coming after us?
Yeah, did Arjani call for backup? Somehow I don't think he did.
I don't think so. Back up, they already ran away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Those were the people from the town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up towards this direction.
Are you going to kill me?
No.
Mm-mm.
As I'm picking through the mage's pockets, offer her a job!
What is she? What's her race?
Or human barbarian.
She's
Barbarian
she's a
race.
human.
Barbarian race.
You think there might be like, she actually does have very slight little tusks,
Is it half one?
and you think that like there may be some very very dilute orc blood in her.
Quarter orc, maybe.
But yeah, it's very diluted. John, you find your statue on
Ah! And I hold it up like,
Mage.
How did it survive? How did it survive the gorilla bounding?
It's a very sturdy
It's
statue.
very.
It's very
It's obviously a lucky statue.
Obviously.
it's dented. It's very dented. But it was a sturdy
I could fix that. John.
hardwood.
We cut to a flashback of like Sablin pounding the ground, and it's always between a finger. Just keeps hopping, bouncing around.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the dent it happened last night through some weird mistake.
Yeah.
Like, it was-
Cage trapped.
yeah, and then I'm just gonna go through pockets. I'm gonna start searching bodies while they're talking to people.
Okay.
Artemis, let her go.
I don't kill women unnecessarily.
What an arbitrary rule you have. Just kidding. Palouse doesn't know the word arbitrary.
Fair
What
enough.
an interesting rule that you have.
I don't kill people unnecessarily. Whatever. I'm done with this. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna walk over to our Johnny.
She looks up at Palouse and Sablin. I mean, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Were you working for our Johnny or for our Johnny's bosses?
She
What are you going to do after this?
she like reveals the Zentarum tattoo on her arm. She says, Johnny is my boss.
Well, looks like you are unemployed now, so I recommend not going back to the Zentarum and going and being a farmer, maybe, or what are your
Start a new-
interests? Or
start a
I
new
guess it doesn't
life.
matter. Just
I like
yeah, you
I
shouldn't
like
do
hitting
stuff like this
people
anymore.
with my axe.
You could be a bouncer in
Have
the
you
big
ever
city.
thought about being a butcher?
Would be a good butcher.
You hit big meat chunks. It's kind of fun.
Or a lumberjack.
Yeah, like
Lumberjack.
you don't have to have this kind of life where you're forced to kill innocent people and be a risk of dying every day.
Oh, I like it.
I'm gonna grab her buff biceps. Just kind
Uh-huh.
of massage them. You could definitely chop down a lot of trees and make a lot of money doing that.
One time, I ate 68% of a tree.
Damn.
Wait, what? 68%? How much did I? How much did I eat?
Someone else.
44%.
I only ate 44%.
As
Oh.
I'm digging through our Johnny's pocket.
You're all
what are
kind
they
of
fucking-
small.
What are they fucking beavers?
What?
No, my astonishment more is the math skills between the two barbarians.
Yeah, so somehow I don't think they actually know how much they've eaten.
Just making up numbers.
She actually said, Artemis, you actually noticed she didn't actually say percent. She said per dent.
Per
Uh huh.
dent.
Okay.
What did I actually say?
Tell me.
Per.
Per rent.
I said 144%.
No, it's per rent.
Per rent.
No, I said percent, but I said 144.
So she slowly, begrudgingly stands back up. Ugh. And she's like, now when she stands up, about how tall are Sablin and Palouse?
I think we're both
Almost
right
6'7".
around 7.
Yeah.
Around 7 feet, yeah.
She's
I could-
she's the same height as you guys. which like you don't see humans that tall very often.
Fucking Amazon.
I'm actually a short gnoll. Most gnolls are taller than 7 feet.
She's kind of like standing eye level with you guys as she gets up and. Well, I go now, and she starts like turn to walk away.
Well,
Back to
hold
town.
on. No, hold on. We'll be number one. I'll be taking your purse. You're paying for this. These damages. I hold up I like point to the rips in my clothes.
She
all the coins.
she rips off like a pouch off of the side of her
Yes, he has to pay
belt.
me to fix those.
and just puts it into Palusa's hand.
Good.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
You
Give
open
it
it. You look inside, and there are like a couple copper pieces. There's a few pieces of jerky.
God, this is so much money.
Yeah, it's like you actually like out of a coin purse. This is the best one you've got. Little
This
whittling
first one with
knife.
jerky in it.
I take the jerky out and I start chewing on it.
Palouse, don't eat the money. Oh, okay, fine. Jerky. Okay.
Did
Fine.
Johnny pay you in jerky?
Probably.
Wait.
Oh, I love jerky.
Well, how about? I mean, we've got all these owlbears over here, and we're all very good at cutting them up and serving them. How about
Smoking them.
you smoking them? Why don't you have a seat? Why don't you hang out with us for a little while, Miss
She
Emily?
squints her eyes at you. Says, "Whenever we win fights, we just kill the other people.
That's messed up.
What?
Who does that kind of thing? Kill people after they already surrendered? I don't know.
Why are you so nice?
Because we're good people. And it was a good fight.
You're defenseless and you would lose. At this point, it's no longer a fight. It's sadistic. I don't know a sadistic word.
Cruel.
It's just wrong.
And we're
Guys,
only
look what I
fighting.
found.
I mean, right now she might be able to beat the two of you. I mean, and me, but I mean, it's like,
Yeah, she'd
We're
die.
only- We're only fighting to protect the souls from our Johnny, and he's not a threat anymore. And
got his sword.
Oh, I'm assuming you aren't, and I'm assuming you aren't a threat either. So
Artemis, be careful
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
Hmm?
Don't give yourself
So
another
you
scar.
say you can make more
start swinging
more
around.
jerky?
Yes, more jerky. We can make loads more.
also,
If you hang
what
out.
are your opinions on pickles?
She's in.
I like pickles.
We know a guy. I think you might
You
like him.
might want to work with him then.
Okay.
Hell, they might even make some really fucked up, stupid children together.
Maybe a third orc, you know?
Dude, we fought
Would that
his
be a
wife.
third orc?
Dude, we're hooking him up. This is-
No,
Yeah.
no, it's 68% orc. Get it right.
Eric's just dying.
Emelina
He's
is
g-
screwed.
I love it.
They'll have the nice 68% grit, like, kid.
And then that kid can go on and run for Congress and talk about how they're part orc.
Eric, we can build a wall around Red Larch.
Exactly.
So Eric, were you expecting us to take Emily with us and try and get her and Groon?
I never expected.
Because
guys.
We have many talents. Matchmaking is one of them. It's probably our best one.
Dude, this could be great.
How many
True
seconds
love.
can we spend on taking Emmeline down to Mikroon and just doing a whole My Fair Lady thing?
Exactly. Yeah. Like we have a whole
We can get the
skills challenge of
candles.
like
Oh my
doing a
God.
rigged.
Yeah.
Do a
And
whole
us
skills
doing,
challenge of
like,
doing
the
like
secret
a best
behind the
date
scene-
ever.
And us
Yeah.
doing secret behind the scenes date assistance.
Exactly.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, that's so good.
That'd be so fun!
That's
We
our
can
next
follow them on
green
their
grass.
date and try, like
We're just hiding behind the bushes around the corner the whole time.
We're just helping her along. Like we could give her a sending stone, and then we'll have the sending stone. And she'll be like, I don't know what to say, and then we can like whisper. And...
We can make disguises and pretend to be like waiters and garçons, and oh yes.
Well, I've
spaghetti?
met this
We can
guy.
give
I don't know what
spaghetti?
you're talking about.
Well,
What?
Yeah,
we're
you
sure
know what,
you
it's-
will love him.
I'm just gonna put this out there. It's gonna be really awkward when they actually don't hit it off, and then we're all just trying to push them together. Kiss.
Spaghetti, dude. That's all we need.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
What's that
Um,
song that they play in that movie?
I don't know.
Oh, this is the night.
Tonight is the
Is the
night.
night.
What a beautiful night.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's Eric. Take him to the shot, Eric.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Early morning.
The outcome of this fight went from Artemis being dead to Emmeline and Grund being shipped.
The perfect
So-
couple.
I'm just out of my depth here. I love
Can
it.
we just
I
do
love
a
you guys.
time skip?
Yes. So,
What's the gestation period on baby orcs?
so you all are. Emmeline seems to like be calm and is not leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Was kind of convinced by your promise of more jerky and enticement of possible future pickles.
they order, but they stay for the jerky.
Mm-hmm.
John, you were going through.
Mage to start, and then I was just gonna go
Mage.
through collecting all
Mhm.
corpses and go through them.
Yeah,
So we'll
everything.
say you guys are just kind of like gathering yourselves, looking through everybody's stuff. You find a lot of things.
Oh damn.
As you, like I said, you look at Emmeline's axe, and it's just a great axe. I think someone handed it to you after they took it off.
I
John
did, yeah,
handed it to
he
you
gave
after
it
he
to
took it off Emmeline.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a normal great axe, no fancier than the current one. And John, as you look at what Mage had on her, find your statuette. She has a really nice circlet around her head that you
Pick
snatch.
that up.
She has assorted coinage as well, which I'll just count those all together at the rather than telling you what every person had separately. You find on the body of Brutus, the kind of gladiator fellow who had died, both his mace, and you remember his throwing axe that he threw that returned to him. You put those aside. And then Arjani obviously has his flaming longsword.
Which I'm
That's
currently
a-
holding and waving around recklessly.
Is that a one-handed sword or a two-handed sword?
Long swords are either.
So he was using it one-handed because he had a shield in his other hand.
But long swords are D10,
he
two-handed,
does.
D8, one-handed.
Sablin, you're kind of like realizing that this Dragonborn full plate armor that he's wearing, damn, that would have fit you perfect.
God damn it. We can
Um,
sell it. It's okay.
Yeah, and mine's kind of, it's got some cool stuff going on. It's
yeah.
super comfortable. It's kind of
Mhm.
smells like really clean moss. That's pretty great.
Uh,
And it's the one that you guys
Nice
bought me, just
smell.
little some augments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you do find so besides those items, you find on Arjani and the mage, you find some healing potions.
Score.
Oh,
And
good.
then, so here I'll write it out in just a second.
Mhm.
But then for gold, you find. Let me just see if this equation. I'm gonna roll for it. Oh no. I guess you can't do multiplication.
Yes, you can. You have to use the times. That's right above the 9 on the numpad. Star.
Oh,
That's how
I
you do
see.
multiplication.
Ah.
Okay, I see. Okay, let me do that one more time.
Asterisk.
Gesundheit.
So you find altogether 220 gold pieces. As you go
Nice.
through all
I
of
figure
their-
once we scrub all the obvious and term things or other kind of obvious identifiers on our Johnny's armor, we could probably flip that pretty well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
we're-
So besides that, you have full plate armor. You have flaming
circlet, throwing
longsword,
axe, mace. We gotta
You
identify
have-
those.
throwing axe, mace,
Flip once more.
and the circlet.
Yeah, I wrote those 3 down.
Mm-hmm.
I want the longsword and the axe.
I want the throwing axe if it returns, because I can use it, but maybe not.
And you see there's armor, on the gladiator as well, but it's very dinged up and it's not full plate. Whereas
I'm taking it anyway.
our Johnny's
Every-
armor is like very
Every
nice.
single coin. I'm taking those crossbows from these fucking assassins. Everything's going into the. Someone will buy it.
Did we get poison?
Listen, we're applying Skyrim rules here.
And then you get one potion
There's
of greater healing.
There's a bucket over there. That's worth 5 silver pieces. Grab it.
2 potions of normal healing. And then I'll say 4 vials of poison
Mhm.
that you can get from the 2 dead assassins.
I'll take those. I don't trust most of you with those.
That's fair.
Um,
I'm sure you're not talking about me.
You're one of the few ones I might trust with it, but I'd have questions about what you'd plan for it.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm real curious about. Oh, yes.
Can I take the flaming sword?
Maybe. I mean, I'm kind of curious about this mace. Let's see what this mace does.
We should see what a
Just
lot of
normal
these.
maze?
so you guys taking a rest
Mm-hmm.
and identifying things and taking a short rest.
I'm holding on to that sword
Short.
My sword.
So,
for now.
okay. So just, you are spending an hour sitting around taking your rest. The
Get that back.
Do I get rages with sword?
No, unfortunately.
Fuck, I'm out of rage.
Mm.
Yeah, we're tapped for today.
So let me just show you a few of those things that identified. I actually don't have something for our Johnny's sword because I really didn't think you were going to kill him.
It might be a
No
flame
face.
tongue sword.
It is. No, I know what it is. I just don't have a.
Okay.
It is a flame tongue. It's.
Okay.
I just don't have a card for it. But basically,
What's a
like,
flame?
yeah, you can activate it, and it does
2d6 extra fire damage.
2d6 fire damage, and then it's also a +1/+1 sword.
Oh,
Oh,
hot.
cool.
Mm.
+1/+1
It is
long
hot.
sword.
It's flaming.
And then the mace, is also a +1/+1,
Ooh.
and it does extra damage, to someone who has damaged you.
Huh.
Huh.
How does the mace work? Is that two-handed?
I think it's the
No.
same as longsword, where it can go both versatile.
I'm pretty sure maces are just one-handed.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, so that's a sable.
I'll take a look. Let's see.
And then
Yeah, it's just 1d6 bludgeoning, no
Okay.
special properties to it.
there is the throwing axe, which
Which could go either way.
is here. So it doesn't have disadvantage on the long range, so its range is like just 60 feet. No,
I think you're better off with that. It runs off strength, and I have shit for strength.
And it returns to you after
Kyle,
you
do
throw
you
it.
want it?
I don't have any ranged options right now, so that might be handy actually.
I use javelins for my ranged options, so
Yeah.
you can have that.
Yeah, I have plenty of ranged options, and it runs off strength, so one of you guys should definitely have an option for ranged. Especially because it's magic damage, which is also really helpful.
So do you
The-
want it, Kyle?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do I get this one?
Hell, you can even use it as a melee weapon.
Yeah, what's the damage die like on the throwing? Is it 1d6 or 1d4?
I'm pretty sure it's a
1d6.
d4.
Oh,
Check. Might be a d6.
what else? It's the circlet. As you look at this circlet,
Nope, d6.
the circlet of remembrance. It allows a spellcaster to either know or prepare a few more spells.
Ooh.
Ooh, jeez.
And is that it? What else was the magical items? Yep.
I could
To be
use that
honest-
too, maybe.
Yeah. I try and
I'd
like
rather have a great
put
sword.
it on. My horns are in the way. I try and like maneuver around the horns.
That's actually like that one can go between me, you, and Artemis. I think for
could.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm taking nothing. You guys have it all. I make that. I'll point that out as we're piling it all up. I'll throw the sword in the pile. I'll just back up. You guys take it all. I will take one potion, one healing potion. That's it.
No, I could do the circlet. Either one. I think we have a week to decide for sure, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to decide right now what we're doing with all of this.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I don't even really need the longsword. Because I just
sure, man?
realized it's not a great sword. Great sword's probably better.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at some of your barbarian stuff. The problem is because longswords aren't quote unquote two-handed.
Mm-hmm.
They might not work with some of the things you do.
I really don't need one.
Okay.
I was thinking
say-
either great sword or a maul. Neither of these things are.
In the case,
I don't.
you want the
None
throwing
of my knowledge, nothing barbarians can do because they don't have great weapon fighting.
I
And
have.
even then, great weapon fighting does apply to great swords.
I
Yeah, it's a
have-
great.
As long
have
as you
great-
use it with two-handed.
That's
yeah,
right.
I have great weapon fighters, so I'm really looking for either a maw or a great sword.
Yeah,
to be
let's see what-
honest.
That's right, because you got that from Paladin, is what it is.
Yeah,
That's
Great Weapon
why-
Fighter, does that specify that it's a heavy weapon, or?
It does not have to be heavy. It has to be two-handed.
Well, if it's two-handed, that
It must have the two-handed or versatile
great sword.
property. So longsword
you're
would
right.
apply.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
would
Then,
work
yeah.
for that.
But it's my 1d12 from my great axe is
True.
Okay,
But,
the
yes, it does
1d12
fight
versus 1d10 plus 2d6.
If he doesn't want it, I mean,
And 1d10 plus 1 is already the only difference is a 1 max damage.
But I feel like great axe or maw would work better still.
That's
If
up
he
to you.
doesn't-
I mean, I was just saying numbers wise.
oh, here's what we really have to do. We have to find a golf bag to like give to Sablin so he can carry all the fucking swords in.
Plus, honestly, I would say until you can find an axe or a maul, use the longsword. Because
Yeah,
it's nice to have some form of magical damage for things that resist damage otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm just gonna throw this out there: we do nothing with it, and I take it back home and I hang it on my wall.
I'm just
As a
saying he
trophy.
uses it for now,
We live
until
somewhere.
he can find something else to fill its space.
Real
I have
quick,
a home.
what are the rules for swapping a weapon in combat?
It's a full action, actually.
Well, it depends. If you drop the weapon and then you can pull another one as part of your attack action, or you can use a full action to stow and then pull out another weapon.
Gotcha.
Actually, now that I
As
think
a
about
free
it,
action, you can drop an item in your hand, and then part of the attack action, you can pull out a weapon.
his
Is that it?
sword is +1 property, right?
Yes.
So it's probably still good. Maybe I should use.
I mean Sam's
Mechanically,
making,
it's probably a little bit better, but
Yeah.
Sam's making a lot of good points here, and here's the other thing, because it's +1, it's actually more likely to hit too, which is a big
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
if you take the sword, I'll be taking the mace, and the mace is like it's a die lower than the longsword, only like 1d6 compared to 1d8. But the fact that it's gonna be +1 to attack roll is gonna help a lot. Only thing I was gonna think for the swapping was whenever I'm attacking something that hasn't hit me, the shark tooth might be better. But
And here we don't even need to, like, we're not married to any of these items. We can always just sell them, and if you win, find
Yeah,
something
find
cooler.
something better.
Yeah, so
I just mean in the sense that you want to have something to do magic damage, because
So-
we're getting to
The-
that resistance point.
yeah, and as you guys are talking about this and considering, just you are aware that to sell magic items, you might need to travel a little bit. You haven't. Miss Cordelia didn't seem interested in when you tried to. She didn't have any weapons before, and weapons were not
Mhm.
like her.
Thing.
She wasn't into them. She didn't support them. She didn't seem like magic weapons were her thing. So you don't really know. Like Artemis, you would definitely know people back in Waterdeep.
Mhm.
But besides that, you think you might need to either go like to a bigger town, but like between Red Larch and Westbridge, you haven't really met anyone that would
Buy magic weapon.
be able to, to like be in that business.
either way.
But that doesn't mean you can't do it. You just need to probably
Yeah.
go outside of the towns you've been. The Sighing Valley.
We find a cult that we haven't pissed off yet, and we do a swap shop. with them.
Fire. It's a fire sword. They're fire cold. Easy
They would
sell.
love it. I'm sure.
Oh hell no, we're not giving our Johnny sword to a cult. I'll take it back home at that point.
All right, so let's end the session here, where you guys are resting and gathering your things.
Thinking what to do
Um,
next.
And we'll start off next session as you guys kind of plan and decide what you want to do next. But, fuck, our Johnny's not a problem anymore.
Hey.
Phew.
Good
and
job.
Jesus.
now I'm just gonna worry about if his ranger friend is loyal enough to him to go, sick the rest of the Zentarum on us.
Yeah, from what Emmeline told you, the Ranger was definitely part of
The town.
the Westbridge.
I think what he means is the fighter, maybe.
Yes,
Is the fighter who got away with
who's bringing Dingbum home.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
so
he doesn't
so
know
yeah,
our Johnny died.
yeah. So if the fighter finds
True.
out, that could be vengeance.
I mean, the only people
Or
who saw our
anybody.
Johnny die, the only person who saw our Johnny die was Emmeline,
Is
and
standing right
she's happy to eat. So
We're in the
Artemis
clear, maybe.
Artemis's our Johnny impersonation stuff just became a lot more potent, didn't it?
Mm.
True, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Although
A lot more
I
potent.
think after today, our Johnny or Artemis is just done seeing our Johnny. He doesn't want to be our Johnny.
Don't want to think about
Doesn't
it.
want to hear the name our Johnny. I'm so fucking sick of our Johnny. I just kick him a couple of times.
Ooh, our Johnny.
Shut up.
Don't say the thing I think you're gonna say.
Thank you.
Eric,
hmm
can you give me a DJ role?
Yes. I meant to message you before this session, but how do I do that?
So, good question. There's going to be a little cog wheel towards the top of the Discord where it says POTA.
It's
Um,
here.
let's see. Where does it say that? Okay, so you see POTA on the top
Server
left-hand
setting?
corner. Yeah. Open that up and then go
Roles.
to server settings.
What do I need to make
Go
here?
to roles. Yes. So you're gonna press the add button. Where's that at? Yeah. So it's gonna automatically add a new role. Rename that new role to DJ, which is capital D, capital J.
Roles. Add.
Yeah,
New
it'll
role.
automatically make one. So just scroll down to the
DJ.
bottom of the new role. Yeah.
Yep, got it. What color do you want to be?
It can be anything. Doesn't matter.
No, you tell me.
Fucking purple.
Nice, good choice. Okay.
And then after you're done, go to my name on the right.